It's a grand old flag, it's a high-flying flag. It's the emblem for me and for you. It's the emblem of the team we love, the team of the red and the blue. Every heart beats true for the red and the blue, and we sing this song to you. Should old acquaintance be forgot, keep your eye on the red and the blue. It's a grand old flag, it's a high-flying flag. It's the emblem for me and for you. It's the emblem of the team we love, the team of the red and the blue. Every heart beats true for the red and the blue, and we sing this song to you. Should old acquaintance be forgot, keep your eye on the red and the blue.
Righto, good everyone, welcome back to another watch along on the channel. Good to have your company. Yeah, apologies for starting this a few minutes late, just had something wrong with my streaming program. So, yeah, starting a wee little bit late, so only literally 2 minutes through the first bounce, but it's better to be at least starting the stream before the bounce, rather than after it. So, keen for tonight, it's a big game for both sides. The Dogs currently sitting in 8th place, but if you look at their percentage, 3rd best percentage in the comp. If they win tonight, they will go at least into 4th. But as for Melbourne, their stocks have been down ever since really Petrarca has gone off for the season and Gawn's been a bit out too. But I still feel like they've been very competitive. They still looked pretty quality throughout phases of games. So, honestly, oh yeah, shit, sorry, forgot to change the scoreboard. My bad about that. Yeah, that's the thing. I had a few issues with all this stuff. So, it's all fine now. I just have to change the graphics. I think if you're letting... No, that's the wrong one. Dogs in Melbourne. Okay, here we go. Beautiful. Cool. But yeah, it's going to be a good game. I think Melbourne, as I was just saying, whilst their stocks have been down, they've been, you know, I think they've been a lot better than what people thought of. I still think their turnover and contested, we've got some tomatoes by the way, their turnover and contested games have been pretty darn good throughout phases of games. So could it challenge the Dogs tonight? I still think no. I think the Dogs in very good form in the premiership runway. Or should we say they're going to be called Footscray tonight because of something with their retro stuff. So yeah, that's a good sight to see. I could have, you know, put Footscray in the title or something, but no, I'll just keep it as the Dogs. I might move my mic a bit closer. But yeah, I'm interested to see how what Melbourne throw at the Dogs, because they're certainly going to be the benchmark for this game tonight. Pressure was elite, ball movement was good, and their midfielders in career best form. It's not just Bontempelli every week dominating, like he's having good games, but it's more of Richards. It's Liberatore's good. Treloar, how about him? 40 touches last week. He's been an insane. He's having an insane year. Quite literally, he's been unbelievable. Roy Lobb's defence has been great too. Dogs have yet to make top 4 under Luke Beveridge, so this is just a must-win. Should they do that, whilst for Melbourne, they still a chance of making the 8, but they've got to win tonight. Max Gawn played here, came back last week. Oh, thanks very much for 10 gifted memberships. Once again, Guy, you're too kind, my friend. Really appreciate it. Congrats to all those people. Just in time for the first bounce. So yeah, apologies once again, lads, for starting this a little bit late. Had a few issues. But yeah, just in time for the start of the game at least. So it's the Dogs and the D's. Two sides battling for a place in September, underway for Friday night footy. And yeah, we've got 2 games on tonight, actually. We've got later on in around an hour's time the Eagles and the Suns. So we'll put that graphic up in the stream. Anyway, first inside 50, go the Dogs' way. 𝐓𝐴𝐥𝐻𝐿, 12 goals in 3 games. 𝐻𝐴𝐥𝐻, an early chance misses. But yeah, I have to say, I think 𝐓𝐴𝐥𝐻𝐿's probably been a top 5 player in the comp the last few weeks. 12 goals in 3 games. And it's not just been like junk goals or Joe the Goose. They've been pretty good goals, like in open play, crashing through packs when the ball's in open play, and kicking some beauties. I mean, he was very good last week. Anyway, Stephen Mate will go out here to... Who on earth is that? Is that 𝐓𝐴𝐥𝐻𝐿? Who's that guy on the... I'm sorry, I've just had a... 𝐓𝐴𝐥𝐻𝐿. Jeez, I didn't even realise that doesn't even look like 𝐓𝐴𝐥𝐻𝐿 at all. No, sorry, it looked like 𝐓𝐴𝐥𝐻𝐿 from a distance. I was like, who on earth is that? But it's actually 𝐓𝐴𝐥𝐻𝐿. Maybe he's... Bloody hell, it didn't look like him. Okay, never mind. I'm just, my mind's just playing up. But yeah, really appreciate the gifted memberships, guys. So well done to everybody that's gotten your free membership. Enjoy the emojis. Anyway, Dogs, very good in the cold face last week. Bont socks it forward, clean pick up there. Gather from Waitman. 𝐓𝐴𝐥𝐻𝐿, just talking about him. Offloads it here to Richards. He's been great too, and that man too, 𝐼𝐗𝐿𝐴. Well-weighted kick, and Waitman, that's going to be a free. I think he just held it on long enough, but yeah, looking like it was just a late in the back or bump in the back there from Lever. But Lever and May, you're going to be critical and important tonight should the D's have a chance for winning this game. Very good as defensive duo, I think, in general. But there you go, just around the scramble. They work it so cleanly through Richards and 𝐼𝐗𝐿𝐴. Good hitter. Well weighted to Cody Waitman. Yeah, Lever just got there a bit too late. Demons always seem to show up against Dogs. Yeah, it's been a pretty good hit out between the two sides ever since 2021, when both sides probably should have finished top 2. Waitman, oh jeez, he's kicked 2 points early on. Should be kicking that. Oh yeah, sorry, I forgot I had the wrong skill up, my bad. Stephen May to bring it back in. Short to 𝐓𝐴𝐥𝐻𝐿. Nice kick here to Trent Rivers. Been good addition to the midfield the last few weeks. Last month or so. Rivers now goes inside 50 there. He's got the sit here. 𝐿𝐿𝐿, good tap from Lob. Rove nicely though from Neil Bullen. Can't get the bounce. Lob keeps his feet to Bramble. Now to 𝐿iperatore. To 𝐼𝐗𝐿𝐴. Hands now to Dale. Goes to the stiff arm on Clary. Gets it out now to 𝐿iperatore. And they're through the middle of the ground here. Bontempelli shifts it over the top here to Vandermeer. In some space now. He can go for goal. He is. Bouncing ball. Oh, he's grazed the post, I think. Well, the Dogs fans are celebrating. Yep, he's at the woodwork. Umpire says it's a poster. That's fooled everybody. Anyway, it's a high contact free here for Waitman. It's a good start here for the Dogs, looking energised, just like last week's game. Got Norton on a lead and hits him. Beautiful. And he can go for a snap here. Aaron Norton out, snap round on the left shoe. That's going to come back. Oh, what a lovely kick from Aaron Norton. He's got the first, and it was coming after a few points in a row. Beautiful kick. Okay, there we go. Astro Norton. Speaking of Norton, I was playing a bit of that pro team. I actually got him in a pack. It was one of those silver reward packs. How about that, eh? He's got the headband on. He's actually got the Dogs coloured headband on tonight. Kicked 0 goals too last week, but was still pretty productive in the forward half, taking some important grabs, so he'll be up with that. And he's got the first. Just bad Melbourne. Man up there from Melbourne. Looked like a bit of a block there from 𝐓𝐴𝐺𝐼𝐻. Oh no, sorry, it's from Riley West. Yeah, Blake Howell's on him there. Lack of communication there. Hope the Hawks win this week. Nothing going well on Brandon. Welcome, mate. All day gun. Oh, indeedy. Gawn now wins the head out, but gives it really straight down to 𝐓𝐴𝐺𝐼𝐻, and he'll get the centre clearance here for the Dogs. Towards half forward, crush the bodies. Good gather from McVie, offloads it now out to McDonald. Bit of a fake, bit of a fumble, and he's off and away. Just luring in Richards, gives it now to Rivers, inboard to Clayton Oliver. Good game last week, but just needs to string out that consistency. Just a blind kick around the corner. Bont taps it down to 𝐼𝐻𝐿𝐴. Settles, goes towards the wing. That kick is smothered, so Bailey-Dale's able to attack it well. And he's in some open space here. Takes a bounce. Who's he got? Kick on the run towards the pocket. Waitman takes the 2 grams at it and holds on. Archer's bad. Defends a transition there from Melbourne. Just can't slow him down with this ball move. It's looking like a good bright start for the Dogs. 6-1 inside 50s already. Waitman's going to line up here for his first goal, but he's already kicked 2. He's already had 2 shots at goal. Can he slot it here? How for the check side here, Cody Waitman. Can he finally get his first? Sure can. Dogs got 2. What a start this is. Oh God, this better not be a blowout like last week. I wouldn't mind as a neutral, a bit of a closer game, but they've started brilliantly here, the Dogs. The D's just can't close them down in open space. 2 goals straight to 0. It was a nice tap there from Bontempelli, and then 𝐸 just racking up the footy for fun. They work it forward, and Bailey Williams a pretty good delivery, but geez, 3 defenders around Waitman there. No one could get a hand on it. Nothing going well, Adam, mate. Welcome. Bulldogs song before 1990. Oh, the Footscray song. I'm assuming they would have played that at the stadium. I actually don't have it downloaded, so I didn't play it. So could have done it, but I think what would be better is the AFL just have a whole retro round so everybody gets involved. 𝐸 now hack round the corner, and that will suit nicely for Norton, who was in front. Hits a short stab pass to Bont. Always a good player overhead. Lining up here at half forward. Who's the Bont got? Kick now towards the pocket. Low kicks, not great. Intercepted nicely from Tom McDonald. The D's just need a bit of supply. Oh, watch out. 𝐓𝐴𝐺𝐼𝐻 crept up on him like a librarian, as the old famous 𝗬𝐼𝐻𝐞 𝐬𝐿 once said. Well, how about this start for the Bulldogs? Well, this is an electric start for them for sure. Devo, the Derby wasn't retro kits. Yeah, the Eagles and Freo ones are probably the best ones especially too, so it would have looked nice last week. The Western Derby if you're talking about. Oh, 𝐓𝐴𝐺𝐼𝐻, he's hit the post. Should be king of that. That's 2 goals 4 now for the Dogs. Got to cash on these early opportunities before Melbourne probably find a bit of momentum. Looking bloody good here. Just getting plenty of supply and heat and energy of the Dogs. D's can't find an answer at the moment. Can they get something for Gawn here down the line? He drops the mark. Ground level, Bramble. Bit of a fumble. Gawn just sockers it in mid-air. Who's under this one? 𝐓𝐴𝐺𝐼𝐻 brings it down. Can't keep his feet. Chandler can. And Bontempelli carries them over. So Melbourne midfielders need a lift here. 𝐼𝐻𝐼𝐻, Oliver. Bit of Trent Rivers too. He's been good with his ability to win a bit of clearance too. 4-0 already. Yeah, the Derby. I'm assuming you meant Western Derby anyway, HR, because, you know, it's probably the best Derby there is in footy. Not debatable, but it's a bloody good one, the Western Derby. It's good to watch last week. You know, Harley Reid digging into a few of the Freo players and all that. English brings it down. Bounces the ball. Doesn't favour Richards, but it does for 𝐸. Spills it out now to Poulter. And Bailey-Dale. Chandler applies some heat late, but his kick in the corridor could open up to Tim English here. It's a lovely kick. How about that? He can go quickly here, Tim. He's going to hit the 45. That's a beautiful kick. Suits nicely for Bailey Williams. And he caught Ed Langdon there a bit off guard. So they could definitely line up here from 50 out. Beautiful start this is. Imagine the Hawks winning the flag after an 0-5 start. Be happy with top 8, but you can speculate and dream. Yeah, no, fair enough, dude, mate. I certainly had that feeling in 2017 when we had when the Swans had a 0-6 start and we felt invincible and very good second half of the year. But we'll see what happens in finals, eh? Should the Hawks make it. Bailey Williams' kick. Can he kick the Dogs third? And slots it home. Beautiful start. This is, wowee. They are all over Melbourne here. Don't think the D's have gotten an inside. Oh, no, sorry. I think I've gotten one inside 50. 22-0. Wow, 3 goals, 4. Bont's already got 4 touches. Norton already a goal. Waitman 2. 𝐓𝐿𝐴 5 touches early on. They're giving the Demons midfield a bit of a bath, and it all started with that lovely kick from 𝐵𝐼𝐻𝐿, though. But those loose balls in general play always important to start your attack. And how about that kick? I mean, Dale's always a lovely kick of the footy. Oh, way to English. Yeah, beautiful. It's always nice when a role player gets on the board too. Underway again in the bounce. Darcy brings it down. Van Rooyen gives it to Oliver. He fumbles to Bowie. Now another fumble from him. Stripped of it. Darcy in and under. That's going to be a high tackle. Not a good tackle there from Sparrow. Got him a bit high. Offloads it now to 𝐵𝐼𝐻𝐿. His kick towards the direction of 𝐼𝐗₂ Couldn't take it. Ground level now. Woden loses his balance and that one goes over. Kind of technically, since others have different names, Shannon, etc. Yeah, no, I just call it Western Derby. Best way to know what it is. I mean, there's the showdown, as you said, Battle of the Bridge. But yeah, like Carlton and Collingwood don't really have a derby name either. Because like in soccer, they have names for derbies, like the Merseyside Derby, Liverpool against Everton, etc. North London Derby, Arsenal and Tottenham. Another inside 50 here for the Dogs. They are just absolutely obliterating Melbourne early on here, and they're going to get another mark to bring it back in through 𝐵𝐼𝐻𝐿. Now inboard here to 𝐵𝐼𝐻𝐿. We've got 𝐵𝐵𝐿𝐿 as a wide option. I'm not going to go with him, or maybe Bramble will now, and he will. Oh, jeez, he's lost his footing there, 𝐴𝐿. He's able to recover, though. Give the hands now to Van der Meer, not the greatest. And now Todd McDonald connects at the Melbourne's 50 here. Can they find an option? Nah, still in Dogs' possession here. West now to Bramble. Inboard now. The hands. Lovely from the Dogs. Shot at goal coming up once again. Who's this? Another poster. Oof, feels 𝐼𝐿𝐴 McNeil. Unlucky. 3 goals, 5 now for the Dogs. Demons just can't find an answer. Can't control the ball. Can't gain possession. Already +9 contested possessions. Well, there you go. Can't let the Dogs control that if you want to beat them. Garcia now, hack around the corner. Now Blake Howes back into the side, exits the 50 here for Melbourne. Needs something in the air here, the Demons. Lob, able to keep his feet to Bramble. Back now to 𝐵𝐻𝐿𝐿. Now to Lob. Around the corner, another thump inside 50. Can 𝐼𝐗₂ fly? It's going to be a free to Jake Lever. Jeez Louise, this is an utterly dominant start. I think my mic's a bit louder now. I was setting lower. And they just continue to control the ball every time the Demons get it out. Now it's Ed Richards' turn to go by foot. Out now to Poulter. And he's giving a leak, and it's city for 𝐼𝐗₂. It can't really, and he can't keep that one in. Well, halfway through the quarter, let's actually have a look at how many disposals. It is 55 to 24 touches, and that's yet to be updated. How about that, eh? 55 to 24. It is just an absolute bath. 15 to 1 inside 50s too. Sparrow now gets it out. Bouncing ball. Nicely rode from 𝐵𝐼𝐻𝐿. His high shot. Just got pressured enough. But I'll take that, the Dogs. Might go out in the full. Actually, will be a forward 50 stoppage for them. Would 𝐵𝐼𝐻𝐿 be an All-Australian this year? I think he would be up there. The halfbacks are hard to tip, I'd say, for the All-Australian. Like there's 𝐓𝐿𝐴, there's 𝐵𝐼𝐻𝐿, there's Jordan Clark, there's Max Holmes, there's a lot of good options. Sinclair gets too, but he's probably been more in the midfield. Riley West, don't tell me. Oh, unlucky. across the face. That's 3-6 now for the Dogs. It's going to hurt them a little bit if they concede one down the other end and Melbourne get their first. All that. They've got to put the scoreboard pressure early on here as much as possible. Stephen May now short the 𝐴𝐵𝐿𝐻𝐿. Not 𝐴𝐵𝐿𝐻𝐿, 𝐴𝐵𝐿𝐻. Down the line now. Need something for Gawn. There he is. Takes the contested 𝐓𝐿. Looking like Melbourne might finally get a possession in their forward half coming up. Short now to Chandler. 10 minutes to go. And he's got a short option here. Always hard work in this man, Tom Sparrow. Disappointing season overall, feel like it's been. Some low production games. Needs to get his hands on it a bit more. Trent Rivers now. Damon's always liking in this guy's hands. Maybe some leads in the half forward. They're going to go deep here. Can Van Rooyen or someone fly? 𝐓𝐴𝐻𝐿 flew up. And Melbourne going to get a forward 50 stoppage here. Make sure to leave a like and subscribe, gents, if you just joined. We were saying pre-game, this should be a good game coming up, but it's already 24-0 and Melbourne have barely had any opportunities. So this is looking like a blowout early on the cards here. Need something Melbourne with this opportunity coming up in their forward 50. And Van Rooyen holds up 𝐴𝐵𝐿𝐻 again. Being probably one of the more unlucky players in the comp, 𝐴𝐵𝐿𝐻. He's playing some good games in the VFL, pretty good games in the AFL, but just can't keep his spot. But is playing tonight. Sam Darcy can't get it out. And we'll go again. 3-6-0. Roseberry brings it up. And Oliver roves it. The pick up. Can't really get it. Bont, little soccer out of there. Hot in the kitchen. Bontempelli, good gather. And how about those hands out to Poulter? And his kick, not great though, is Gawn, able to take the mark back with the flight. Big Maxi Gawn. Going to go out deep here and wide to Stephen May. And he's usually a good user. Can he find someone at half forward here? Bailey Fritsch reads it well. Liam Jones pleading there that he touched it, but looking like he didn't. Well, good lateral ball movement there from Melbourne out to Stephen May, and he finds Bailey Fritsch. So, can he hit the scoreboard here? They need something, Melbourne, at least to score to avoid embarrassment. But they've got it in good hands, the D's. One of the more sharp shooters for goals. With set shot, 20 goals, 13 this year, though. Let's see how he goes. Bailey Fritsch, his kick is instantly across the face. And is that even going to be a point? They're going to score of it. This might not even be a bloody point. Adam Treloar, 250th game. Yeah, very, very underrated player. I feel like his whole career as well, Adam. How's it going well, Scott, mate? Welcome. There's no sound. What do you mean, mate? Looks like my mic's coming through all okay. Maybe it's just something wrong something wrong with your sound. Oh, it's not even going to be a score for poor old Melbourne. Haven't even made the distance. Yeah, that's sure, Scotty, mate. Jeez, it was good quality, that score of you too. Recorded on a bloody potato. Well, it's going to be a mark here to Tim English. So 8:09 to play here. English now on the back pocket, goes short to Poulter. Poulter now deep outside of the 50. And Darcy, well done. Gawn pleading for a free. He was pushed, but nothing given. Oh, skilled rolls and the footy this year's been crazy good. Yeah, no, good. It's good to hear about your life's going great, Scott, mate. Yeah, footy's been pretty good this year. Pretty close comp. But with Melbourne fighting for a place in the top 8, it's not looking quite as close as what we're seeing so far. You know, Dogs work it forward here and they'll take some territory with another being thrown to come. So plus 10 contested ball for Melbourne. For the Bulldogs, sorry. This is what they did so well last week against Sydney too. Just won pretty much nearly all these general play ground level contests and loose balls. It's always an important start. Gawn now offloads it here to Sparrow. It whacks it forward towards a contest. Liam Jones excellent last week. Drops the mark. Now slap forward from 𝐓𝐿𝐻𝐿. Chance for Van Rooyen waltzing into goal, but he centres the ball instead. Good option. Goes to Bailey Fritsch. And will line up pretty much directly in front from around 30 out. So, Fritsch can redeem himself here after an early miss. Eagles or Suns? Go Eagles. I'm going the Suns ties, mate, but maybe the Eagles are due for their first win, eh? Especially under 𝐓𝐡𝐞 𝐎𝐥𝐝, the interim coach, so I'm going to see how that one goes. Starts in around half an hour. Bailey Fritsch should kick this on its way, and he's got Melbourne's first. Netted up to stem the flow of the D's. So as we said about a few minutes ago, Bulldogs kicking a few points in a row. Looking like they could have been up already by 40 points, but if the D's kick another, all of a sudden it's only a 2-goal game. So Fritsch has got the first for the D's. Hopefully going well, Hunky, mate. Welcome. Good to have your company. Hopefully going well, Cos, mate. Tuning from Sweden. Oh, great to hear, mate. Been seeing on the Facebook you're living up in Greece, mate. Hopefully it's going well, man. Your holiday or whatever you're doing out there, man. Looks brilliant. Pretty cold here in Canberra as well, mate. So no, hopefully you enjoyed it, man. And yeah, it sounds like you're enjoying Sweden. Not a bad place to be tuning into a Rolls Mac a stream from. And yeah, Dogs are definitely looking dangerous, Cos, mate. From how they're playing so far, looking like it was no fluke performance against us last week. They're looking bloody excellent. They're going to win another centre clearance. He threw Adam Treloar off 40 touches last week. So good spoil there from Stephen May. Oliver gets it down to Gawn. Works at 40. And now some space here in the front half for Melbourne. Tholstrup will sit. It's okay here for Sparrow. It's got to be clean here, Chandler. He usually is a clean player. Gets now onto that left boot. But he's got to watch out. What an effort from 𝐓𝐴𝐷𝐪 holding the ball. Just got there in time. So let's play Doggies next week. No, we played them last week. If I accidentally said next week, I meant last week, that is. If you are questioning what I said. You still think Pies can still make it to the finals? Well, they've got to win this week. It was a good performance last week, but it was against the Tigers. How much you take out of it? The ball movement looked much better, though. But yeah. I'd love to watch the games tomorrow night, but, you know, Sydney and Port, they decide to fix that at the exact same time. They couldn't even, do 10 minutes or 20 minutes later. It's annoying because I'd love to watch that game. Pendle's 400 for 2. It's a big game. And it's a Carlton-Collingwood match. They're always good quality games, but long and just going to have to tune in through the live score. Anyway, we get a stoppage clearance here. Melbourne. It's out the back. Maybe a chance here for the D's. Van Rooyen gets it to Petty. Goes with the stiff arm. Breaks the tackle. Can he compose himself? No, he can't. Well, the Dogs, the D's are starting to generate a bit more opportunity in their forward 50. Could have been a goal there. Bailey Dale now. I'm going short here to Rory Lobb. 5 minutes to play until the first break. There's been Rory Lobb, I'm assuming you mean intellectual, mate. Yeah, he's been excellent. Anyway, they get a forward half turnover here, the D's. Lobb, how about that? He's just able to control it well with a lot of Demons bodies there. And English now breaks the tackle. Gives it to Garcia. Back to English. Look at the ruckman go. How about that? Dean Cox, hit your heart out, son. To Vandermeer, to Poulter. Now to Bailey Dale, up the ground. Who's he got? A low flat kick. Just couldn't get that half volley, Norton. It was a hard one. I don't blame him. Now, beautiful stuff there from Lever. One of the more composed defenders in the AFL. Goes now towards the wing, but Lobb's there to arrive. Should have taken the mark, but he gets the gather anyway. His kick now to the wing. Will sit nicely. To Vandermeer. Back and forth, this passage of play. Now the Dogs go forward towards a contest. Slap down from Bontempelli, sorry that is. Gets the pick up. Inboard now to Garcia. Shifting. And now we'll find Aaron Norton. Good use. And he can go back here. Get one back for the Dogs. Beautiful stuff there from the Dogs. Well worked. And that was off the back of Rory Lobb. Some huge contests there. Leaving his man. Should have taken the mark, but pretty much did anyway because he got the gather. Playing with confidence, the Dogs. Bont involved in that chain too, and now can Norton kick this. This is definitely the sort of range where Norton can slot these. Beauties from the boundary on his favoured left. Kicks on its way to high ball. That's going to shift across, and Gawn carries it over. So it's now 3 goals, 7-25, 1 goal, 1-7. So tick over 3 goals the margin. May now short to Ed Langdon. 99% sure that's English's first bounce. Has he never got a bounce before? Surely he has. I see obviously the AFL Central's Instagram page, he gets around the first bounces and all that, so we'll know if that is. Oliver now gets the ground ball to Gawn, but geez, he puts him under the pump, holding the ball. See, those ones are interesting because, like, sometimes those aren't paid because Gawn really didn't have pride, but he threw the ball out, so it's got to be paid. Like, they're paid and they're not paid, but 𝐼𝐴 rewarded there for a good tackle. How about that? 𝐼𝐴, the short man tackling a big body like Gawn. So now he's going to gain some metres here by just... No, he's going to chip it up instead. Not a great kick, though. Stephen May in prime position. The All-Australian defender. And now he can extract the kick out towards a 2-on-1. Petty competed well. Oh, and two dogs lose their feet here. So he wins that contest, Petty. Now to 𝐓𝐴𝐻𝐿. 1-on-1 here. Liam Jones and 𝐷𝐿𝐶𝐝. 𝐷𝐿𝐶𝐝 in front. Well done from Jones. Gets the spoil. Ball to be won, though. 𝐷𝐿𝐶𝐿. Great ground level pick up the Caulfield. And now to 𝐷𝐿𝐶𝐿. To lob. To Poulter. On his favoured left. Yeah, that one will sit nicely here for English. Had to sit against Lever. 2:35 to play here. Can the Dogs maybe get one back before quarter time? Just going to hold things up. Short down to Bramble. And short again to, I think that's 𝐷𝐿𝐶𝐿. The former Hawk. Going to set it up now towards the tall timber, but Gawn's back there and couldn't take it. 𝗦𝐼𝐴𝐿𝐿 Wakefield playing defence ever since coming in the team. House keeps it in to Langdon. To Rivers, back to Langdon. Oh, that hand pass from Langdon was poor. Good result in the turnover, and it is. Bontempelli now trying to find some space. He's going to snap around the corner here. Can the star goal? The Dogs fans like it. Oh, don't tell me he's missed the spoil there, Tom McDonald. I think he's touched it, but we don't know. Believe it's a goal. Oh, don't tell me Tom McDonald's completely missed the ball there. The man that's well known for doing a special Falcon as a goal assist back in the day has completely missed the ball here. I don't think that's touched. He's completely missed that. Yeah, I think he's goal there, Bont. Dogs are 5th live ladder. Oh, I thought that would move up to the top 4. Yeah, I think it's just a goal. I think there's a bit of a gap there too. How's he not spoil that, Tom McDonald? Yeah, okay, well, Bont will definitely take. We'll be happy with that then. Well, Dogs get one back. 4 goals 7, 1 goal 1. So, Bont on the board. So 31-7, 1 minute 40 until quarter time. It's been a overall very good first quarter from the Bulldogs. Port Geelong and GWS can all win and jump them. Yeah, that's true. They need a few of those sides to drop games. Beautiful from Bonte. Just those snapping shots of goal he's so good at. But let's be honest, it probably should have been touched from Tom McDonald. Oh, those ones kill you, the missed spoils. And well worked again out of the middle here. The Dogs, Bontempelli again. He's having a beautiful start to this game. And then can he find a target? Well, he puts it in a dangerous spot. 𝗦𝐼𝐴𝐿𝐿 Wakefield just panics a hand pass out there. Can he control that? He can't. And taken over. Great tackle there from Libba. Bringing the heat here, the Bulldogs. 12-2 clearances. How about that, eh? The midfield game is on fire. 19-7 inside 50s as well. Boundary throw in here. Gawn in front position. Hits it down only as far as Williams though. 𝐼𝐴𝐿𝐿 taking on a Sparrow tackle. He breaks the tackle. And now chips one up. Can he find Richards? He can't keep it in. So 4:50 stoppage again here for the Dogs. 𝐓𝐡𝐞 now. Bit of a fumble. 𝐼𝐴 back now to Sparrow, and he gets it out of there for now. And good important mark there for Petty in front of Lob. Petty long down the line. Liam Jones flies, so does Fritsch. He drops it. Melksham gets it forward, but Bont's back there. He's 𝐴𝐴 𝐵ontempelli this start of the game. Taking in set marks and kicking goals down the other end. I've been watching a little bit intellectual, mate. 20 seconds until quarter time. This has just been a really one-way traffic in favour of the Bulldogs. So he's not looking very pleased. Oh, geez, you can see the body language there from Simon Goodwin. I think he's going to give a bit of a spray at quarter time. He's not happy. Does not look happy at all. Just a 1-goal one to show for it for Melbourne in this first quarter, whilst getting smacked around the footy. John brings it down. 𝐼𝐴 kick smothered. Williams, he's had a good start. Bangs a high one up. McDonald couldn't take it. Norton, good pick up, and he can just have a free shot at goal, really. That one's going to go out in the full. Siren sounds for quarter time. What a start for the Bulldogs. 4 goals 7 to 1-goal 1. Just their strengths coming to the fore once again. They are battering Melbourne around the footy. It's been a pretty, I'd say, a pretty even contribution when the Dogs are up and about in their midfield. But I feel like this is 𝐵ontempelli's night to shine, because he's already had the 11 touches, a couple of score involvements, 4 contest possessions, a goal to his name. He has been unbelievable, and I feel like 𝐓𝐴𝐿 in English have been excellent too in the centres. Richards just the 2 touches. 𝐶𝐿𝐴 has got 8 touches. Bailey-Dale 9. Bont, how many score involvements is that? He's already got 6 score involvements. Unbelievable start. They can't lock him down. Do they probably put someone like a Neil Bullen to run with him? He's they're exposing the D's Bont pretty early on here. But yeah, this is just a one-way battle. 20 to 7 inside 50s, 14 to 3 clearances. Contested possessions are winning by 6, the Dogs. Melbourne were able to win a little bit late and get a few chances inside 50, but it's just a one-way battle. Need a bit of a response here. And looking at Simon Goodwin's body language on the bench, he's looking like he might give out a bit of a spray. He's not happy with what he's seen for sure. And they're just controlling the footy everywhere around the ground. 104 to 68 disposals. Melbourne can't control the footy. And you know, the Dogs, when they're on song, they really like to possess the footy and not allow the and they just retain possession so well, really. But yeah, bloody brilliant start. Bramble 8 touches, Lob 7, intercept possessions. Let's have a look. 4 to Roy Lob, 3 to 𝐵ontempelli. He's doing the defending and the attacking for the Dogs. He's also got 5 inside 50s too, if you don't mind. Couple of 4 contest possessions for Lob and 𝐵ontempelli. So yeah, electric start this has been. These just need a bit of supply. They need a bit more grunt from their midfielders. Oliver's just got the 5 touches. Jack Varney just the 4 touches as well. But yeah, just need to address the issues at the source. Getting beat around the footy early on. This is not like the Demons, eh? They're a very strong contested side. That doesn't look like it anymore. But yeah, I mean, the absence of Petrarch has just been such a huge one for them, eh? Like, Gawn's been able to take some, win some contests down the ground early on, but yeah, they're struggling without a player like Petrarch, eh? Trent Rivers, 6 touches for Melbourne. Langton's got 5, but hasn't been too effective. Pickett's just got 1 touch. Needs to get involved a bit more too, 𝐓𝐿𝐴. MAB, welcome mates. Probably the 2 worst double header Friday night games. Yeah, it's not looking good, especially with this game tonight. I think, as I said in the tipping video, I'm pretty sure West Coast got a home game because they're yet to host a Friday night game. I think that's probably something to do with the fixturing. Like, every side deserves to host at least 1 Friday night game. So that's what I assumed. And I don't think the Eagles are yet to play a Friday night game too. Can't remember. So hopefully they don't embarrass themselves on national TV then, the Eagles. Oh, to be fair, that one's actually on Fox Footy, not Channel 7. Bring back Thursday night games. Yeah, they will next year. They're going to do like full time now, full time Thursday night games, which I'm definitely happy with because I think more the majority prefer that. I know some people don't like it because with work and school and all that. That's definitely fair enough. But it's nice having a game on Thursday because it feels like the week's a lot shorter. You work and all that, and then on Thursday night, you got a game to enjoy. If that makes sense. I feel like some people say that too, or have that same thought. Oliver looks to be lost. Looks lost to be honest this year. Yeah, it's just issues in the preseason too. Needs to get his body right for next year. He's been very inconsistent. He's had some okay games since he's come back, but then he's had like literally one touch in an opening quarter. I think against North he had like one touch and then gave away 4 frees halfway through the second quarter. Hopefully they go well, Joey, mate. Welcome, mates. Dogs are all over him, yeah, for sure, mate. They're peaking at the right time. The old premiership runway, you've got to peak. Well, teams generally peak at the right time should they succeed come September, and yeah, just got to hit that form around late July, early August, and they've won. Should they win tonight, it's going to be 4 in a row coming down their way. And surely, if they keep up this will be finally their first time in the top 4 since Beveridge has been coach. They should have done it in 2021, but lost the last 3. Yeah, sure, MOB, mate. Just everyone getting involved too, pretty much, for the Dogs. Out possessing them, smacking them around in the ball. And some of their goals have been really well worked too. Ball movement's looking pretty slick as well. But yeah, they need a lift for the D's. Right, apart from that horror show against Freo, I think they've been pretty competitive against some pretty credible sides, so they need a bit of a bounce back here from their point of view for sure. Yeah, I like the jerseys too. The Dogs have got like the 1954 in the Premiership Cup. The second quarter about to get underway. It's the Dogs by 24 points. Absolutely dominating them early on here. Oh, and Oliver's going to get a holding free here. Start off the second term, so they'll get a free centre clearance here, the D's. Oliver, high one. Who can they find? Van Rooyen flies. Can't take a good spore there from Lob. And Dale taken in a 𝐼𝐴 tackle. Yeah, like, look at that hair. I think he's got a perm 𝐼𝐴. It looks like Charlie Spargo's hair a little bit from a distance. Go on, nice tap down to Sparrow. Works it forward now towards the goal square. Oh, well done from Liam Jones. But the kick's touched. Oh, players don't know what Neil Bullen does, so quickly applies the heat with the Dogs. They're going to get it out here through Dale. And now to Richards. Just got to watch out here at Richards. In a bit of trouble, but always composed. Just gets that one to Bailey Dale. Hopefully go well, Cal, mate. Welcome. Dog D's aren't saving that track. Yeah, it's a massive out. I pretty much thought it was their season over once he went down, because they weren't playing the greatest footy anyway. Very inconsistent, but yeah, you can see the midfield, the absence has been pretty huge. Rivers has had some pretty nice games, but he's not the same. Anyway, looking like could have looked like Oliver got a hand pass out there, but it's holding the ball. Good tackle from Liberatore. Maybe I'm just blind. Off they go, well, sure, mates. Doggies go 4th if we win. Someone said in the chat earlier they're currently 5th on the live ladder, so they might have to win by more. I don't know. I thought they'd go into 4th, like you say. I have to check myself. Oh, somebody just dropped their popcorn up in the crowd. Did anyone see that? It was a young fella. I swear I saw a guy in the crowd. His popcorn bucket spilled a little bit. Oh, it went flying. Poor chap. Oh dear. Well, that's a highlight of this game so far, must be said. No, I'm only joking. 4 goals, 7, 1 goal, 1. Is with the double ups this round? Yeah, it's just a shocker, Cow. Got Pendle's 400th in the Collin versus Carlton rivalry, which is always great to watch, but I'm going to be too busy streaming the Swannies game. And I feel like Collingwood and Carlton supporters would definitely say the complete vice versa thing too. They'd love to watch Port and Sydney as well. So it's a lose-lose, really. Anyway, they work it forward here, Melbourne, but Lobb reads it well behind the footy. And Jones now back to Lobb's. Got to watch out. Bit of a panicky hand pass. But Caulfield's able to get there. Taking a good Van Rooyen tackle. Going out of the ruck. Oh, but he gives it right to Bont. Crashing through. Gets it forward now here for the Dogs. A high ball towards the wing. Yeah, nice ball there from Stephen May. Stephen May's had a very good start, I feel, so far. He's been pretty much the only one that's getting involved in the back half. McDonald's taken a few intercept grabs too, but he's been disrupting play as best as he can, really. The only footage I watch is the highlight reel. Free here to Max Gawn, I think. And it is. Yeah, definitely right, Jai. Not even like 20 minutes later or something. Because I think last year, when they had Port and Collingwood, they had the Swans and Freo at the same time. But they had the Swans and Freo like 10 minutes later. So I was able to watch at least the end of that Port and Collingwood game. But both games at the same time is a bit of a stinker. Anyway, down the line here. And so he's going to be... Oh, jeez. Umpire's a bit hesitant there. I thought he was going to pay on the ball because there was the old arm pin tackle there. Richards, just the 2 touches at quarter time, but still can always definitely cover up any opposition, whether it's 1 touch or 1,000. Ball up again. English taps it down to Libba. Just gets the hands out. And Langdon mops up. Huck round the corner. Chandler's going to get a high there. Okay, Chandler, the rookie listed player. Breakout year last year. Was a neat user on his left shoe. Who's he got inside 50, this young man? What is he, like 25? If he finds Gawn, there we go. Well, this is just the start. These need to kick the first of the second. And it's a good kick. Just prop it up the Gawn and, yeah, didn't have anybody go with them there. English just couldn't track back. Bit of lazy stuff there. Well, Maxi Gawn to kick the Dubin second here in the first of the second. Now this goal's off for the Supercoach points, so please kick the goal. 32 years of age, one of the best ruckmen in the 21st century. I keep on talking him up as this is the old Coventry curse, so he'll probably miss. Just sneaks it home. Jeez Louise. Whew. You can never trust ruckman with close range kicking for goal. They can let you down sometimes, but he just sneaks it through. So that's now 2 goals, 1 for Melbourne. The game is now back to 18 points. And you can hear the Gawny chants from the Melbourne faithful. They're still keeping positive. If you're talking about the patheticness of the fixturing, yeah, I definitely do agree, Linda. Yeah, just a bit of lethargic defending there from English. He's shown his presence in this game, I feel, early on though, Max Gawn. Goal under his belt. 2 goals, 1, 4 goals, 7. Still 5-1 clearances though. The Dogs way, but they're going to get another here at the D's. Just a hacky ball inside 50. Lob, good 1-on-1 win there against Petty, but not an effective disposal. So they'll retain possession in the forward half here, Melbourne. It's Jake Lever going back inside 50. Caulfield in a good spot. And probably a bit of contact there against Van Rooyen, so it's a free to Liam Jones. Excellent return last week against the Swans too, Liam Jones. Bailey Dale now in the back pocket. Jeez, is it just me or does Richo sound like he's got a cold or something? He's on the special. He's on the expert comms tonight, and he sounds like he's got a bit of an odd an odd voice. It sounds like his nose is a bit clogged up. Might just be me. Anyway, oh geez, Stephen May's got in the way of 𝐼𝐴's mark there, and oh, what's happened? McVee's fumbled the ball, and now off the turnover they can go here, the Dogs. It's Riley West, a deep kick to Norton against McDonald. Good spore from Tom McDonald. Ball still alive. He's got to be clever. Norton applies the heat. Can't lose your footing in these situations. I think that was Howes getting it out, and now they work it out. Nicely done from Melbourne. And Oliver sets up the kick here to May. Good hold. It's been good early on, Stephen, mate. I tipped the Suns, Cow, mate, but like obviously they're yet to win away from home, but I feel like since their stocks are down a little bit, they'll definitely be frustrated with the last few weeks, their performances too. I feel like they're due for a good performance, and whilst the pressure gauge is a little bit lower, because I think now their expectations are pretty dried up to make finals, I feel like they'll go out and win well. And I think they've got a pretty decent record against the Eagles out Optus too. They've won the past couple, so they're due for a away win. Like surely they can get up win an away game this year, so it's probably their bestest chance for the remainder of the year. 4:50 stoppage here for the Dogs. English gets front position. Libba, good roving, out now to Bont. Tries to find some space to Treloar. Left foot snap. Always a good goal kicker, this man. Adam Treloar has got his first, and the Dogs respond swiftly. 5 goals, 7, 2 goals, 1. Well, how about that? How about that from the stoppage, eh? English hit down. Liberatore, contested possession. Bont, quick hands. Creates space for Treloar. And the D's midfielders won't be happy with that. Just look at that. Ball watching. No one on Bont, no one on Treloar there. They'll be on the study tape on Monday, you'd think, for the D's. Well, a goal, though. 𝐴𝐵 will make the 8? Don't think so. No, I don't think so, Scott, mate. Still a chance, but it's very hard to see with how they're playing since the bye, really. Ball up here. What a hit down that is from English. And Richards breaks the tackle. It's a wobbly kick inside 50. Can't get that half volley, 𝐼𝐴. Oh, Stephen May. How about that? 𝐼𝐴's got to go here. That's going to be front on. Good courage there from 𝐼𝐴. And that's going to be 50 there against Tim English. It's probably fair to be... That's probably fair. Just a late front on contact hit there. Yeah, no, enjoy the game, Linda, mate. Hopefully it's a good game in Perth. 5 goals, 7, 2 goals, 1. 𝐼𝐴 50-minute penalty here, but quite a bit far away from home, so he's probably going to have to set it up. Oh, wait, he's actually got the leg for this? I don't even know where he's lining up from. It'd be nice if we could see a wide shot so we can actually tell where they're going now. There we go. Oh, no, he's actually got the leg here. Kick on its way. That's going to come back, but not enough. He's actually going to set it up instead. Doesn't have the distance. Yeah, and they'll take a forward 50 ball up here. The D's. Oh, geez, he's wincing there a little bit on that leg. He's had some leg troubles for a few months now. 1 or 2 months. So hopefully he's okay. Boundary throw in here. Going in front. Deflects it down for Neil Bullen to go and get. Gets a little kick away. Yep, that's going to be 15 to 𝐼𝐴. Right, now what has this man got on show? Can he kick a beauty from the boundary here? This will be a special shot. Oh, is he lining up for the check side? Looking like he is. 28 goals this season for 𝐼𝐴 Pickett. He is going to go for the check side. Kicks on its way. Oh, beautiful kick from 𝐼𝐴. Special player. 29th goal this season, and the Dogs get one back. Currently winning the quarter. So, still in definitely range here to get back into this game. Back to 18 points. 3 goals, 1, 5 goals, 7. And the accuracy definitely helps them, though. For them keeping in this game, whilst the Dogs' inaccuracy is leaning them down a little bit. So 3 goals 1, the 5 goals 7. Demons 2 goals 1 in this second quarter. Sam Darcy against Van Rooyen. 2 backup rucks going at it, and Richards gets the ground level ball and gets the clearance. Tom McDonald applies some good body work. Can't get the gather, but now he can. His hands as far as Vandermeer, and he's pinned. His ball's just bobbling here in dispute, and Bont's able to win it, as always, very cleanly. Bailey Williams, no, sorry, that's Vandermeer. Low flat kick. Nice one to 𝐓𝐴𝐺𝐸. Now, he's definitely got the leg here. He's definitely improving his kicks for goal. Probably a bit dewy, slippery tonight, Optus. Not a breath of wind, though. Yeah, okay. I think the Suns usually play well in those dewy conditions too. And that won't come back, so another point to the Dogs here. 19 points the margin. So Tom McDonald to bring it back into play here. Going to go out of the 50. Richards now slaps it forward and keeps his feet. And his kick's a bit of a wobbly one, but it's at least in front for Norton to go and get, but he can't. Van Rooyen has a bit of time. Now to 𝐼𝐵𝐵𝐼𝐵. Needs something more from him, but his kick, just a blind one. Straight to 𝐓𝐴𝐺𝐸 𝐿𝐼𝐵𝐵𝐼𝐵. Now to 𝐿ockie Bramble, the former Hawk. Can measure his kick onto the leader. 𝐵𝐴𝐵𝐵𝐼𝐵 can't take it. One from Lever. 𝐻𝐿𝐼𝐵. Chips one to Lever. And taken over the line there. Boundary throw. $11:22 to play here till half time. Demons feel like they're getting a bit more control in this second quarter. But for the most part, Dogs are still slicing them up in some of these clearances. Bontempelli's going to bring it back in here for the Bulldogs. Centering ball. 𝐓𝐴𝐺𝐸, there he is. Takes a lovely mark. Crashes through the marking contest there. And he can get a response here for the Bulldogs. Bontempelli again, eh? He's been influential. Looks like he might get another goal assist and score involvement here coming up. 𝐓𝐴𝐺𝐸 kicks on its way and does the job. Dogs get one back. Margin now out to 25. So yeah, lovely stuff there from Bont. Good centering ball. See Mayo in a chat with his defence though. Wasn't obviously too pleased with giving up another goal. But as we said at the start of the stream, 𝐓𝐴𝐺𝐸, I think he's been one of the better players the last few weeks. 12 goals in 3 games. And I think that's his first of the night. Yeah, he's kicked 1 goal too, so it's his first goal of the night. So it's 13 goals in 4 games currently. 10:39 to play till half time. 2 goals each for both sides in this second stanza. Riley Garcia, bit of a fumble, but how about that? He's able to recover. Dale now sweeps it out to Poulter. Now to Adam Treloar. On his left shoe, he's got a centering option here. Adam Treloar would, gives it to Liberatore. Now to Poulter. Wobbly kick on his favoured left. 𝐻𝐿𝐼𝐵 can get the rove. Extracts it out to May. And just a high bombing ball. Dale brings it to ground. Treloar breaks the tackle. Offloads it now to 𝐼𝐵𝐵𝐼𝐵. But geez, that puts him under the pump. Good block out there against 𝐼𝐵𝐵𝐼𝐵, but Petty are able to apply the heat. And force a ball up here pretty much in midfield. +3 contest possessions the Dogs' way, so they're now starting to gain a bit of ascendancy around the footy a little bit, Melbourne. But the Dogs just continue to dominate the clearances, and there's that man, Sam Darcy. Those long arms, always able to take those marks, and all getting there late, just in time was McDonald, but he's given away an arm chop, and he is furious. I thought he did well enough there to get there just in time, but looking like it's going to be a free. Yeah, probably have to say slow-mo of that. I think he got a spoil on the ball there. Yeah, debatable. Descent from McDonald there. Where's the 5th man, eh? That would have been paid 2 years ago. Van der Meer to get 2 in a row here for the Dogs. And oh, jeez, what on earth was that? Nope, McDonald's dropped the mark. Barely able to recover though. Check side out of the 50, but only as far as Bailey Williams. And he's going to get a short lead for 𝐓𝐴𝐺𝐵. Spoil was nice from 𝗍𝐴𝐺𝐿. The youngster. Plying his trade quite a bit in the VFL, 𝗍𝐴𝐺𝐿. Played that much for the Case Demons. I always thought he was actually a VFL listed player. And then when he saw he debuted a few weeks ago, I'm like, oh wait, he actually is an AFL listed player. Well, there you go. 9:07 to play here till half time. Another forward 50 stoppage here for the Dogs. Gone, push out. Looks like it was illegal. So it's going to be free here to Tim English. Gone can't believe it. Well, Tim English hit 2 in a row here for the Dogs. Doesn't come back. 6 goals, 9 for the Doggies, not helping them. But still keeping at least the D's at bay. There's just not a good kick in. Poulter able to intercept. And McDonald carries over the 𝐓𝐴𝐺𝐿 on the line. Tomatoes are not bad. Cilantro tomatoes, I think they are. They're like the ones in there. I think it's tail. 20 on the 12 inside 50s. How about that? Last 10, Dogs have got 9. 𝐼𝐴𝐺𝐿 taken off it a bit. And Poulter tackles 𝐓𝐴𝐺𝐿. Corn hits it out to Viney. Kick was smothered though. Goes in again. Treloar though. Oh, look at that. Good contest. Oliver now. Head under. Extracts it out. That's a nice contest from both sides. We go again. So 25 points the margin. 26, sorry. Rivers brings it down. English. That's holding the ball. It's a good tackle from Ed Langdon. 7:45 to play here. Melbourne controlling the back half off the hole and the ball free. Jake Lever now. Oh, geez, that's a lazy kick. Starcy's able to get there, but fortunately they had the spare man of 𝗍𝐴𝐺𝐿 to mop up and give it short to 𝐓𝐴𝐺𝐿. So many times the sub this year, Taj 𝐓𝐴𝐺𝐿, the father-son player. So he's just going to bomb it now down to the contest. Next contest down the line. Liam Jones, good spoil. 𝐵𝐴𝐺𝐿 meeting the sandwich there. Does Tyson Sengel play tomorrow? He's not in the team, I think, isn't he? I did see in the news he passed out or was unresponsive at a club or something, at a nightclub or something, but he's okay by the sounds of it. Bailey Dale now sweeps it out to 𝐿𝐴𝐺𝐿, but instantly tackled from 𝗍𝐴𝐺𝐿. Goes to Stephen May, doesn't look too great. That's no good because I think without Stephen May, they'd be down by more, Melbourne. Poulter now. Going to work it forward towards a one-on-one. And 𝐓𝐴𝐺𝐿 takes the mark against McDonald. Beautifully done from the number 1 pick and can extend the Dogs' lead here. Yeah, I'd probably agree. Wollongabba, mate. Still looking like a one-side game. Demons have been able to win some more contests in the second quarter, but they're just not getting the supply. The Dogs absolutely dominating in inside 50s, and 𝐓𝐴𝐺𝐿 can kick a second here directly in front. And he shifted that one across to the left-hand side. So that's now 6 goals 10 for the Dogs. Yeah, definitely agree, Scott. He is, yeah, very good competitor, Stephen, mate. That's a good kick from me, and well done from Van Rooyen, protecting the drop zone against Bramble. Now Woden quickly rebounds here down the line, but couldn't win that one. 𝐓𝐿𝐴 𝐵𝐿𝐴 now sweeps it out. Who was that meant to be too? Turnovers galore here, and now the Dogs work it through Bont, and now gives it to McNeil. And that one's going to be out the full. 5:45 till half time. Look at that for a scoreline, eh? 6 goals 10 to 3 goals 1. I think the Demons are a bit lucky that this is the margin that it is. It could be a lot more. So Jake Lever down the line. Van Rooyen flies, takes the mark. Promising youngster ever since his debut, Van Rooyen too. And good mark there from Bailey Fritsch, and probably just has the distance here. Oh, he's going to go hit one over the top and find Tom Sparrow. That will be paid just a mark. Not on long enough. Need another screen so I can watch both games. Have you as well used to? Yeah, it's nice having the 2 screens. You've got like an iPad or something. You can watch me and then watch on the telly. I don't know. I'm assuming some people do that if they're watching my stream. Do you go to games at Monica? Not often, but yeah, I have in the past. Sparrow now, snap around the corner. Looks good. Well, how about this? The Demons still in this game. Yeah, I have to say they're still in this game because the margin's under 4 goals, so it's definitely a manageable margin. But, geez, this still it's looking like the margin probably flutters them a little bit. But it's 21 points. Hopefully go on Giants for life, mate. Welcome. Oh, no, you're totally fine, Badger, mate. Good to see you in here, man. Well, Tom Sparrow's got his first, and he's got the D's 4th, and 4 goals 1 to 6 goals 10. There you go. I was off the back of some good marks, though. Van Rooyen down the line, then Fritsch able to win that one. But yeah, Coughlin's got to do a bit better there. He's didn't really put enough physicality on Fritsch there, and Sparrow, a nice shot of goal. South Australian on the board, 4:46 to play till half time. And that's a bad bounce, we'll go again. Umpire number 20. Cue the commentators, best in the business. We always hear that, like Brett Roseberry and all that. Anyways, Langdon's able to arrive. I'm going to send a clearance here, and it's a good spoil there from Caulfield. Looking like he just got there in time. Liberatore now. Back to Dale. He's going to go corridor here and find Ed Richards. Quickly now to Bontempelli. Here comes the Slick Dogs movement. Can they find a mark here? Good spoil from Howes. And Lever, that's not 15 for McVie. He's got to watch out. Just gets the hands out, but Waitman's there to arrive to pick it off. Inboard now to Richards. He can line up for goal here on his favoured left. And always missing there. As soon as it left the boot by the looks of it. 6 goals 11 now for the Dogs. 22 points the margin. This one should be a lot more in their favour. Max scored now. 31 to 14 inside 50s too. So Lever out to Oliver. So Clary goes towards half forward. 𝐴𝐿𝐴, good mark. So maybe a chance for 2 in a row here for Melbourne. Can they find someone inside 50? 𝐴𝐿𝐴. A deep kick to the goal square. Poulter's there, lob in front. Good tap down to Waitman. And hacks it out of there into space. But they got the numbers here, the D's. Oh, couldn't get that half volley. Sparrow. Ball to be won. Blake Howes in there. Tackle from Lever is elite. And ball up. Could use my phone for you, laptop with the car. This game usually, and telly for West Coast. Oh, bit of a nice station you got set up, Cow, mate. Very nice. Bale's hand pass disrupted. Neil Bullen now. The vision, how is it? Tried to go into space for Langdon, but he's instantly tackled from Poulter, but he's able to give it to Fritsch. Can he get the hand pass out from the Caulfield pressure? Yes, he can. 1-2. Fritsch can go for goal here. On his left shoe. Has he kicked the goal? He has. 2 in a row, the D's. Geez, this is a very unusual game. 16 points the margin. The D's are in this game. It is 17 to 6 scoring shots, and it's only 16 points the margin. Well, you wouldn't be happy if you're a Bulldog supporter at the moment. It was a nice, well-worked 1-2 from 𝐓𝐴. They just kept the play alive. The ball was in dispute. Looking like the Dogs could have been able to get and go, but it was well worked from 𝐵𝐴. 2:46 to play. It's good there from Langdon, though, keeping it alive to 𝐓𝐴. Play the 1-2, I think that was with Sparrow. And yeah, he's a lovely kick for goal, 𝐵𝐴. You can trust him more than other players, for sure. There you go, Dogs. Yeah, I agree, well, mates. It's only 16 points. So the D's are competitive. They are staying in this hunt. And through multiple taps, Wakeman's able to scoop it and go inside 50. And 𝐓𝐴𝐥𝐝, oh, takes the mark. Jeez, he could have taken it with... could have been juggling. Could have been... I don't even know what I'm saying. He could have, like, bloody hell, it was just a really good quality mark. Look at that, just taking it with one ball. So 𝐓𝐴𝐥𝐝 can instantly get a response here for the Dogs, and do they need one just to stem the flow here? 𝐓𝐴𝐥𝐝 kicks across the face again. Damn, he's been good with his goal kicking as of late too. So yeah, it's a bit of an unusual night for him so far. That's what, 1 goal 3, 1 goal 4, 6 goals 12. And it's infectious, this bad goal kicking too. Once your stars do it, your whole team do it. They just can't buy a goal at the moment, the Dogs. I think the D's just don't want to concede here with 1:48 to play and head into the halftime sheds with this margin under 3 goals. Oh, but it's pretty disgusting looking at that scoreline, let's be honest. 6 goals 12 to 5 goals 1. Wakeman now gets the kick forward, doing some stints in the midfield and in stoppages too. Good tackle from 𝐓𝐴𝐥𝐝. Bont ground level pickup, always good. Now Liberatore, no, it's not though. Richards, he can go for goal here, but it's going to be another miss. But just really well worked sets of hands from the Dogs mids there around the screen. Well, that's always very impressive when watching the Dogs. You had Bont with a clever hand pass to Treloar and then shifts it out to Richards. They just create some good space. So now it's 18 points. And Jake Bowie going to boot it out of here. Petty goes in. Viney. Good extraction. Now to Langdon. Now to Chandler. Back to Langdon. The running man. That will sit for 𝐓𝐴𝐥. And he's able to break the Roy Lobb pressure. And now his kick inside 50. Couldn't take the mark. Van Rooyen and the Dogs set up nicely here in defence. But maybe not. English meeting the sandwich there instantly. Bramble able to go between 2. Gives the hands now to Lobb. Just gets it out. Well, Demons arriving in some numbers here to keep it in their forward half. Okay, so they're going to get a stoppage just outside their forward 50. Great tackle in English too. Like he didn't... Langdon was able to chop his arm a little bit, so he couldn't get a hand pass out. It was actually an incorrect disposal of that. Dropping the ball, perhaps, but didn't have prior Libba. Beautiful hands out to Dre. Whacks it out of there. Oof, good contest there from a few of the tools. Now, big ball to be won here. Bontempelli taps into space. And he taps it forward here for Aaron Norton. Can he get it? He can, but he's instantly tackled. Taps it out now out to 𝐓𝐴𝐥𝐝. Bottom from Howes to Gawn to 𝗵𝐵𝐴𝐴𝐿𝐴𝐴𝐿𝐴𝐿. Whacks it towards the wing. And overhead almost Neil Bull and Bramble did well. Spin move clean. Back now to Lobb. This one just back and forth. This passage of play and he finds... Oh no, Bont drops the mark. Taps it out for Poulter. 𝗵𝐵𝐴𝐴𝐿𝐴𝐿 did well to apply that tackle. Geez, back and forth this passage of play. No side wants to concede with 17 seconds left. Footy boy, thanks for subscribing, mate. Much appreciated. I'm assuming the early game started, by the way. When does that start? Like 8:30? Richards now. Not a good kick. And Howes wants to go here. 6 seconds. They've got to be quick. They've got to find a target. They've got to find a lead. Okay. Now, can Petty kick this one from 100 metres? I'm saying yes. Now watch. Does it bounce through? No, it doesn't. Not even close. But half time, this is a very unusual game. It's the Dogs by 18 and in the lead deservedly. But geez, with how this has panned out, they probably should be up by probably at least 5 goals. Extremely inaccurate. We'll actually have a look at the actual scores for the quarter, shall we? It was, in the end, a 2-goal 6 to 4-goal straight quarter. Well, there you go. So the Demons are just hanging in there, but the Dogs, for the most part, dominating with forward half territory, 35-17 inside 50s. Melbourne were able to win a bit more of the contested ball. In some areas, they got a bit more service from the tools, like Bailey Fritsch and also Van Rooyen, but they're just not getting enough supply. The Dogs are still keeping them well enough at bay, but what's really letting them down is just their goal kicking. It's been pretty putrid, should be up by more, but I think the Demons will definitely take a 3-goal deficit. Could be a lot more heading into the halftime sheds. So when does that other game start? Is it 8:30? Yeah, it's 8:30 it starts at, okay. Alright, so 18 points. Let's have a look at the halftime stats through some players. So Bontempelli's continuing his great game with 10 touches. He's been clean tonight. Been good at ground level too with some of his pickups. 10 score involvements, 8 inside 50s, 8 contest possessions. He's definitely on track for the 10 coaches vote, should he keep it up. And the 3 votes. And he's got 21 touches. Bailey Dale's got 17, Treloar 15, Poulter 13, 𝐵𝐵𝐸 13. So, yeah, the Dogs just, all their stars highly possessing the ball. 191 to 148 disposals too. Ed Langdon's got 13, Bramwell 13, Roy Lobb 12, Max Gawn 12 and a goal. Clearances 5 for Tom 𝐵𝐵𝐸, 3 for Treloar, 3 to Sparrow, Richards, Neil Bullen, Langdon and Bontempelli. Goal assist, Bont's got 2, so he's having the complete game so far really in this first half. Inside 50s, Bont's got 8. Tackles inside 50, 3 for 𝐓𝐴 𝐻𝐵𝐿, and 9 contest possessions for 𝐵𝐵𝐸. So, yeah, Melbourne are doing okay enough to hang in there, but they're pretty fortunate this margin should... this margin is not more out of their favour. But I think they've been alright with creating their chances. Like, they've had some nice marks inside 50. They've been able to catch the Dogs napping with a few marks inside 52. I mean, 𝐼𝐴𝐺𝐸's goal from the boundary is very good. Gawn, outrunning English. Sparrow, kicking that lovely snap too. It was a good goal from Fritsch too, when it was in open play. So they're hanging in there, but Dogs really should be up by more. Let's be honest. Okay, let's go over. Let's do the Warble, I think it is. Yeah, and the footy grid to pass the time. Have a go on, Anth. Welcome, mates. Okay, let's line up the Warble for half time, and might play the Eagles game because that's on in 2 minutes to pass the time too. Okay, we'll just have that on in the background a little bit. Hear the commentary. Okay, so yeah, we'll start off with the Warble. If you're new to the streams, we always like to do the normal halftime festivities. We do the Warble, which is a silhouette AFL player guessing game, and then we do the footy grids, which you've probably played before. Thanks for subscribing, by the way, not me. Much appreciated, mate. Okay, show silhouette. That is Nick Martin, I think. You can tell by the hair. Beautiful. Okay, AFL grid. AFL Gridley unblocked. Did I just see that? Unblocked. I bet you a lot of... oh, you can't see it, but the Google search suggestion says AFL Gridley unblocked. I'm assuming a lot of people search for that because they've probably been in school or something and those websites are blocked. Have a go on, not me. Welcome, mate. Who should win the Brownlow? Who should win the Brownlow? Well, we always say the player that's the best player all year long, but it's not usually them. So, who should win the Brownlow? I mean... maybe Bont could be up there. He's definitely deserved of one. But who will win the Brownlow? Could be anyone. Could be Daicos. Could be Bont. I think Sarong's a 𝐓𝐴𝐵𝐸. Does Treloar pinch a lot of votes off Bont though? That's a question to be asked. It's gonna be a good one to watch. In the last 3.5 games, the Dogs have scored 6-1 behinds. Yeah, wow. So, and they were somewhat inaccurate against us too. I thought the scoreboard flattened us a little bit when we played them last week. Okay, the Pies and a club captain will go with... well, who is there really? Well, Nick Maxwell, Nathan Buckley. Were there been Pendles? Darcy Moore. I don't think anyone like Adams has been captain. So it's really, I mean, Tony Shaw, might go with him. Now that's surely a better percentage than like Darcy Moore or Pendles or anything. Okay. So Collingwood and Scott Pendlebury teammates will go with Jack Magin. Pies and 200 games for the same club. Is that like at Collingwood? Single club. So 200. Okay. Ooh, 200 games, eh? As Ray Shaw hasn't played. Ray Shaw didn't play that that many for the Pies, I don't think. Thinking Ray Shaw maybe as a bit of a... I don't think he played 200. Yeah, too obvious side bottom. Sorry, I meant Heath Shaw, not Ray Shaw. Don't think he would have played 200, Heath Shaw. Oh, 200 games. Would have Dale Thomas maybe? No, I don't think Dale Thomas. Yeah, side bottom seems like an obvious one, but we might have to go with him. Not great with the Pies history players. By the way, I got the Eagles and the Suns game on just to pass the time. Would have Josh Fraser played 200 games? I think he played... might go Josh Fraser. We'll have a free yes anyway. Oh no, he did. Played 2% by the looks of it, so that's not a bad guess. Club captain and All-Australian. Callum Mills. Oh, Mac Andrews kicked the goal. Who'd have thunk Mac Andrews kicking the first of the game? Huh. How about that? Okay, All-Australian Scott Pendlebury teammate. How do you say his name? Bugger. I'm assuming Heath Shaw's made an All-Australian. Yep, 3%. All-Australian and 200 games for the same club. Oh yeah, Didak's a good one. Would have Didak made an All-Australian though? I'm going to say... nah. Don't think he did. He was a very good player for... oh, maybe he did. Might go then. Okay, he did. Cool. 3 grand finals and club captain. 3 grand finals and club captain. Yeah, there's a lot of options for. There's good options for 3 grand finals for players, but club captain one, that's a tricky one. John Nichols. I'll take your word for it. Unless you're trolling me. John Nichols. Okay, we'll go with him. Oh, very nice, Jai, mate. 0.4. Need some of your advice for more of these, I think. Okay, Oscar Allen's kicked one for the Eagles. 6-all. Look, oh, good grab. We've got 2 guesses left, so we don't want to stuff this up. 3 grand finals and Scott Pendlebury teammate. Well, we could go with a Pies player who's played a long time, who played in all 3 grand finals. Or we could have been like a former Hawk that maybe played. Darren Jolly. I think he would have played in... Yeah, there we go. 3 grand finals and 200 games for the same club. We'll go Drew Banfield. Good guess. Bang, okay. That's good. Very nice. Probably one of our better grids on this version. Oh, Darling's taking a mark. Okay, Eagle's going to get another hit. Okay, let's do the other footy. How long have we got left? 7 minutes. Okay, Giants, Pies and Dogs. Giants played in the 2010s. We'll go Matthew Buntine. Oh, not Buntine. Unicorn. Giants and played in the 2020s. I wouldn't mind going Nick Shipley here because he's one that was actually on the list, but I don't think he played a game. Plays for the Swans VFL. Go Jake Steen. Giants and Adam Treloar teammate. Nathan Wilson. The Pies and played in the 2010s. This bloke. Collingwood and played in the 2020s. Really should be getting unicorns for this one though, to be honest. Don't think he... No, he did. Collingwood and Adam Treloar teammate. The Dogs and played in the 2010s. Try and get a unicorn here. Jared Grant. 1%. Dogs and 2020s. 𝐓𝐴𝐥𝐝 Unicorn. And the Dogs and Adam Treloar teammates will go with Dominic Bedendo, however you say it. Okay, not bad. I think that's a pretty decent grid. 2 unicorns would take. At 5 minutes, we might watch a bit of this Eagles game, to be honest. Wouldn't mind watching it. Oh, can Ben King kick this? He's at the yips. No, he can't. It's going to be an important victory should the Suns get up, though. Surely they can bloody win one away from home. Oh, geez, Jayden's put that out in full. Oh, Ben Keane flies. Bit of miscommunication there. They'll probably hit the lead of this. Can't make finals unless you win away. Yeah, exactly right. Especially for those interstate sides. Got to improve the record away from home. I actually might go grab a bottle of water, lads. I'll be back in a sec. Yeah, a few minutes till the second half. So yeah, I'll be back quick sec. Right, I'm back, gents. Just saw at the corner of my screen before I left my room. Ben King missed it. Jeez, he's got the yips. Poor old Benny King. Anyway, the work at 40 of the Suns. Maybe at the back here for Ben Long. Taps it. Sexton, is he playing? Mac Andrews. Okay, so Mac Andrews playing forward. Oh, yeah. Who do you support? Does that give you enough evidence to who I support, mate? It's good to see McGovern back in the side too. They need him. Oh, it's going to sit nicely for Jamie Cripps. Corridor kick. Oh, Wits will get there. No, I can't get the half volley. Moyle was dropped, I saw. Right, around 90 seconds. Really missing 𝐓𝐿 𝐎𝐿 too, the Suns. I know his disposal hasn't helped them much, but he had a good start of the year. Point for the leadership. Well done from Flanders, out now to Joel Jeffrey. Harry Edwards, I saw, he's been, I think, good and prudent for the Eagles this year. He's yet to re-sign. So maybe could like a Melbourne club poach him. I think he's going to be an important part of the future, so they want to lock him up. Apparently they really internally rate the Harry Edwards. I don't know if you know that, Cal. I mean, you'd probably say that he's been pretty good this year, Harry Edwards, in some games. Apparently, like in the inner sanctum, they really rate him well. Okay, let's just see this last passage of play before we switch over. Waterman. Does that sit? Nah, it doesn't. Allen brings it over. All right, well, head back to the game we're actually streaming. Just in time. Yeah, definitely. I agree with that too, Cal. Looks pretty good. Locked down tight. Especially with maybe Barris on the out. I think probably... Yeah, I think it looks like he is gone. Speculation's pretty big. Saw that Mitchell actually went to Perth to meet him. How about that? I don't know if the Eagles will get 2 first rounders for him though. I know a lot of people say they might get 2, but he's turning 30 next year. I'd probably say like a first and a future second maybe or something, and the Eagles will have to give something too. But it'd be important currency should he go. Jeez, bloody hell, the Hawks would be having a big off season. They could get Josh Buttle and bloody Tom Barras. Christ. What a turnaround the rebuild would be then if they were able to attract players like that. It's going to be an early free here for the D's. Tom Sparrow's way. Steve Mo's on the ground for the D's. That's important. He had a good first half. 𝐓𝐴𝐿𝐴 gets it down only as far as 𝐻𝐻𝐿𝐴. 𝐓𝐴𝐿𝐴 creates some nice space. Now he can kick these goals, but that one not even making the distance. Couldn't get the purchase. 14 more shots and goal. No, it is definitely crap. 𝐻𝐻𝐿𝐴, mate. Riley West keeps that one in. And we'll put it into space for Bont. Can he keep his feet? Yes, he can. How about that from Bont? Jeez, he's a special player. And now they've got loose options everywhere. The Dogs. 𝐻𝐻𝐿𝐴 can play on. Oh, he's going the check side early. But he kicks it. Finally, the Dogs have got a goal. Oh, they've come out from the halftime sheds, learning that you're meant to put it through the big sticks. Well, there we go. 4-goal margin. Well, that's well worked from Bont, though. Just that one-on-one, keeping his balance, not losing his feet. Again, that hand pass out. So Turner playing defence tonight. He was obviously came on the side playing forward, but in defence. 𝐼𝐻𝐿𝐴 Wakefield there, just ball sucked into the contest there, ball watching. Goal would be on him there. Oh no, 7 mate is off. I thought they just said he was on the ground. Okay, well he's out of the game, so Turner's on the sub. Yeah, because like I swear I haven't seen Daniel Turner yet in this game. Bont's going to get a high here. Bont now quickly gives it to 𝐵𝐴𝐿𝐴, and he goes inside 50 swiftly. Lever in front, drops the mark, gets the gather, fumbles. 𝐼𝐻𝐿𝐴 shifts it out to 𝐼𝐻𝐿𝐴, now to Bramble. He's going to line up on his right boot. That looks like a good kick right away, but it's shifting across. And not even made the distance. Langdon marks on the line. And, yep, going to waste 30 seconds for a score review. Bloody hell. Looking like that's probably just a mark. Yeah, I think I'll be a mark. These have no depth. Yeah, it's interesting. Those conversations are now really coming into fruition because even like the last few years, I think a lot of people have always questioned, well, what's past Oliver, Petrarca gone, and etc. And what does that depth look like? It's not big good. And look, they've lost some depth over the years too. James Jordan, Tubby Bedford, been pretty good players at the new clubs. So that's hurt them as well, letting those players go. And even Luke Jackson too. Always going to be a quality player in the future, and letting go of Grundy. Yeah, the off-seasons haven't been too great for Melbourne the last few years. A bit of Richards. Bont slaps it for Bramble. He goes inside 50. Oh, all alone here's 𝐼𝐻𝐿𝐴. He's been able to shift forward and get a mark. We've got to lock down this guy. He's been targeted in the past few games, but when you don't target him, he can just find some pockets of space and make an impact, and probably should goal here. Snap round the corner. Coming up for 𝐼𝐻𝐿𝐴. In game 250, isn't it? He's goal out to 30 points, and the Dogs are now starting to kick goals for fun. Yeah, it is 2-5 though. It's definitely more than 200. 2 in a row for the Dogs this second term, and they've just got to kick away to keep these D's at bay. Yeah, Chandler's just pointing there. Langdon's just guarding not much space, just sweeping behind the contest there. And 𝐼𝐻𝐿𝐴's just floated forward and taking the mark and kicked the goal. 𝐼𝐻𝐿𝐴's another one we need to lock in, yeah. And he's been playing like a bit of defence too, isn't he? Oh, Josh Dunkley's made the trip down as well. I don't play till Sunday, so he's probably made the early trip to Melbourne. Trelaw now, clearance in front. Was 𝐓𝐴𝐺𝐸, brings it down. And can't get possession here. Well done from Turner. Oh, no, he's done illegally. It's going to be holding free. Make sure to leave a like, subscribe, gents, if you've just joined us. Today's trailing by 30 points. The Dogs in control of the first turn. They're going to get another hit. What's happened? Oh, it's 50 metres here for the Dogs. It's going to be a 6-goal margin coming up then. So it's going to be 3 quick goals for the Dogs. Oh yeah, there's Tom McDonald there. Just getting in the face of 𝐼𝐴𝐺𝐸 a bit too much. And 𝐓𝐴𝐺𝐸 will take the freebie. 9 goals, 13, 67, 5 goals, 135. It's out to 36 points, and this is really what the margin should at least be from what we've watched this game. There we go. Now starting to cook with a bit of grease here. Okay, in the middle we go again. The D's have considered 3 quick ones here. Oliver now doesn't get that one to a teammate, so they'll regain control of the Dogs through English to Bont. Just been racking up possessions for fun, but it was probably a bit too quick there. But at least he puts 𝐵𝐵𝐵𝐿 under pressure with that hand pass. 𝐵𝐵𝐵𝐿 applying the heat. Oliver shifts it out here to Rivers and now to Bowie. That's all sit nicely on the wing here for 𝐵𝐵𝐿. Now to Langdon. Back to 𝐵𝐵𝐿. They've got options in the corridor here, but nah, not good enough from 𝐵𝐵𝐿 there. Good pressure again from the Dogs. Oliver a bit too late for that tackle. As now the Dogs work it out here through some hand passes. Trelaw rack up the footy as per usual. Out to 𝐓𝐴𝐺𝐸. Who's Jamara got inside 50. Turns around, probably too high for 𝐼𝐴𝐺𝐸, and McDonald always had the height advantage there. 𝐼𝐴𝐺𝐸 Gawn marks in front. Five goals, 9 goals, 13. Jeez, what an odd scoreline that is. And Liam Jones is able to arrive there to spoil Oliver's what could have been mark. So Steve May not looking good. He's in the club polo and shorts. Hopefully he's okay. Like to know the start in the third quarter wins. Those that win the third win the game. Or like who wins the third quarter is the side who has the best third quarters. You can actually check on I think it's footywire.com. It's one of those AFL stat websites, and you can go to the ladder and then you can sort it by quarters won in the third quarter, quarters, you know, teams leading at 3/4 time. Do they go on to win the game? Yeah, there'll definitely be records. There'll definitely be stats for that. Rivers going to get a high free here. AFL tables. Yeah, maybe. I think it's Footywire. I know with Footywire you can check like the ladder. Yeah, I think you try Footywire. All right, nice movement there for the D's. Good way to kick. Fine, Sparrow can kick a second here. Yeah, try the website, Scott. Tell me if it works, man. I mean, I could probably try myself, but in the middle of this game. It's always fun, though, when you're bored and you just you know, scrolling through the stat websites and all that, find some interesting stuff. Tom Sparrow now. Can he kick a second? Directly in front, and they need a response here, the D's, after they've conceded the first 3 of this quarter. That one will swing back the right way. And they get their first off their second half. 6 goals won. They still keep their almost perfect goals kicking record in check here. Goal kicking. What do you call it? Goal kicking accuracy in check. Pretty good. 6 goals won. In the middle we go again. So the D's got one back. Richards sending clearance, but this is only as far as 𝐓𝐴. Couldn't get the ground level ball, but 𝐵𝐴 can always point to their rebounding game. Turner on as a sub. First kick's not good though. Dale's able to arrive late and force a boundary throw in. For the rules up to date, play AFL, play AFL.com's great. Yeah, okay. Yeah, that'll be good for like people who are new to the game. And you always got those good YouTube videos too and all that. I think I'm old Jake, mate. Welcome. Who's going to win the wooden spoon? You probably say the Tigers now, given how they're playing. They're looking close to be pinching a win, but I think, yeah, the Eagles got an extra win over those bottom 2 sides, so it's big. It's going to be a big game tomorrow, though, to probably decide who is going to win the wooden spoon. I did have the bold call this year, though, saying North would finish above Richmond, and currently that's looking correct. So, I probably want North to win to keep that bold call in check. Poulter good back with the flight, taking the intercept and grab. Now shifts it across to Darcy, gives the hands to Richards on the wing commentary side. Can't get that one to Bont, and that one goes over. So yeah, looking like Sparrow's putting a bit of attention to Bont, running with him. Exactly what they need to do. Rivers now gets it forward. Petty keeps in front. Pickett to apply some heat. Neil Bullen stripped over, but gets it out well enough to Petty. Gets his arms up and now to 𝐼𝐴. He's been pretty quiet this game, and that kick's no good. Right down 𝐵𝐵𝐶𝐾𝐿's throat. Oh, he's played. Oh, thought he played on there. Now to Riley West. Now to Richards. Williams now to Bramble. And that's a nice delivery there to Norton on the lead. Plays on now. He's going to go deep to the goal square. He trusts 𝐵𝐵𝐶𝐾 to fly for this one. And Bontempelli, though, is able to get there first and take the chest mark. And he's going to line up for another hit. Should be kicking his second here, the Bont. Snap around the corner. Bont has kicked truly. Ooh, for sure, JB. He's definitely putting on a big Brownlow statement. And now they are getting this one out to a bit of a unrecoverable margin for the Demons. Margin now 36 points. Now off to the bench for a rest. Tigers in trouble. Wooden spoon. Is Adam 𝐬𝐴 in trouble? Probably not. I think next year definitely starts to pressure gauge for him though, because they definitely got to get going a bit. And you could always see from a mile away they're going to be bottom 4 this year. Well, let's be real. I think injuries have definitely hurt them, but at least just isn't good enough. And they've not invested in the draft for the past few years, so they're now starting to get some kids through, like Nicholas had some decent stints. They could lose Shea Bolton. They could lose Jack Graham, apparently. They're going to be strip their list almost, and they need those draft picks. Going to get pick 1, but with this draft, I've been seeing it. Maybe it's not the year to have pick 1 because it's just looking like so many quality players that could be pick number 1. Looking like a draft with depth too. Or 𝐓𝐴 𝐵𝐸𝐿 was saying, the Swans list manager, that there's going to be, he reckons, a lot of players that might not even get drafted or picked up very late. They're going to be good players. So, yeah, I'm definitely keen for November. I mean, any side would definitely be keen for November. Especially the Tigers, if they are able to get a bit more draft picks too. Even the Saints, if they lose Josh Battle, they'll get that band 1 compensation, so they'll have 2 picks inside the top 10. But yeah, you could just see it from a mile away. They're going to struggle this year. But yeah, you know, 𝐓𝐴 just learning a bit about the list. First year at the club, rebuilding phase. You know, you're definitely expectation for the Tigers next year is to be out of the bottom 2. Still a chance to be out of the bottom 2 this year, but we'll see. Yeah, no, played footy in the past intellectual, mate. Wasn't a bad player. Sucked in year 11 and 12, though, with COVID and the seasons getting cancelled and all that. Bad year to graduate high school, year 11 and 12, bloody 2021, 2020. Deary me. Rivers now around the corner. 𝐓𝐴, how about that athleticism? 𝐼𝐗𝐿𝐴 tackled there from 𝐓𝐴lstra. Yeah, so he's got a bit of a perm going, 𝐵𝐿stra. Don't think he had that before. Swanee's looking like poop in the right rolls. If you don't finish first, it'll be hard to see you beat the Lions at the Gabba. Yeah, no, it's definitely not playing well, Jake. Only got within 2 points of the Lions, though, so... And even with some of those outs... I think for the finals, though, we'll get at least Papley back. We'll get McInerney back. Like, I hate to say excuses. We haven't been playing good since probably the bye. Overall, I feel like we've been papering over the cracks a little bit. But the outs currently hurt a little bit. I think Robon's probably legit our most important player. And McInerney's been the most improved player for us this year. I actually saw Champion Data did their elite player rankings. And they had Justin McInerney, winger, rated elite. So there you go. He's been good. Piggott, something out of nothing. Kick smothered. You know, no Rampy Melican this week, which is probably going to hurt against the pair. But probably their forward line matches up okay against us. So I'm hopeful for a bounce back at least because pressure's been shocking the last couple of weeks. Piggott inside 50. Mark from 𝐓𝐴. So a chance to get back within 5 goals here, the D's. How many does he need, Jake, to overtake Matty Richardson? Should be not much left. Tigers got 9 plays plus 30. Yeah, that's a whole heap. That's a lot. I think, like, for example, Sydney, I think when Buddy was here, we only had, like, literally Tom, like, Rampy, Buddy. Some teams don't have many plus 30s at all. 𝐓𝐴 now can't nail that shot. And 6 goals, 2 now for the D's. So, tick under 6 goals, but Dogs are in control pretty much this whole game. They get worse before they get better, yeah. Still a bit of, what's the word? Oh, they're at the back here, the Dogs. Treloar whacks it forward, all loans. Poulter. He could probably go for goal here. Oh, is it bounced the right way? It is. Oh, no. Wait, what? I swear a player touched that. Okay, it's apparently a goal. Wow. When that first bounce, how did not one of those 2 players touch the ball there? I thought one of them did. Okay, apparently not. Poulter. Bit of a fortunate bounce there, but he's gold. Five to 1 goal quarter too. In the Dogs' favour. Happy with that. Shifted forward there a bit, Poulter. Yeah, just from the scramble, Treloar whacks it forward. Did he see him in the corner of his eye, perhaps? And Poulter swings back the right way. Let's see this. I thought McNeil and McDonald touched the ball. No one did. Wow, McNeil did well to hold off McDonald there. Well, what a goal. That will get the Dogs fans up on their feet if it didn't already. 11 goals, 13-79, 6 goals, 2-38. In control. Gawn hits it down to Rivers. Probably going to be holding free there. So Trent Rivers. Good evasion. Gets around English and now can go inside 50, but lobs back there to drop the mark. Could have taken it. Pickett, something out of nothing. High kick. Oh, he's hit the belly of the ball. That's not even going to travel 15. Good contest from 𝐓𝐿𝐴 and Jones, and Oliver wraps up roll 𝐿𝐼𝐵. Needs 7. Could be, he could be, but it could be the Fairy Tale Geelong need to get some motivation to win the flag. Yeah, I don't know about the cuts for the flag. I just still don't think their midfield's good enough come September. It's been pretty evident against some good sides and some good midfields. Look at the Dogs 2 weeks ago. But, you know, I had the cuts for the 8 this year, which I'm pretty content about. Good intercept there from 𝐼𝐵. And now to 𝐼𝐵. Kicking the space. That suits 𝐓𝐴 very nicely. The Suns are up by 7 points at quarter time. Looking like both teams are a little bit inaccurate. Now Bramble, the bit of running through the middle of the ground. Darcy surely held it on for long enough, and he has been paid the mark. The Bulldogs hopefully are peaking too early. Dubins need a full forward. Fritsch is good, but he's no David Neitz. Yeah, he can go ghosting throughout games too, Bailey Fritsch. When he gets involved, he's a quality player, but yeah. I think, yeah, like, fair enough he's called selfish. Like, there's a lot of moments where he's does some selfish things, but he has some good selfish plays too. Darcy's kick, no good, but at least we'll set it up. But sport through from 𝐷𝐸 𝐻𝐿𝐼𝐵. So sub is on for the Dogs, I think. 1 goals, 14, 80, 6 goals, 238. Jeez, look at that scoreline. Chuck McVeigh to bring it back in. Karma spools it down. Neil Bullen keeps it in. Hands now to 𝐼𝐵, to 𝐼𝐿𝐼𝐵. That's a nice chipping ball. You'll find old mate Chandler at the back here. Now he should have gone quicker, but he's got the lead anyway. Good running from Rivers, and he can go into the open goal and get a response for Melbourne. So nice end-to-end play there from the D's. Well worked on the outer side. Chandler just took his time. I thought he had, I think it was Fritsch at the back there, but just held things up and good running from Rivers. I've said this plenty about Rivers though. He's got a terrific work rate and a really good ticker, so I like watching him play on the board there. It's been, I think, a pretty productive play since he's gone on the midfield too. Dangerfield only needs a premiership captain on his resume to be a Hall of Famer. Oh, he'd be up there for a candidate though, Jake, anyway. But, you know, Dangerfield would definitely help them make the push for a flag this year. He's had some good punches of games. Just needs to be fit at the right time. Dogs making grand final. Yeah, they're looking like the team to beat. Hitting their premiership runway. Taking off the premiership runway at the right time. That's why it's fine to be a bit inconsistent in the first half of the year, but if you really get it going in the after the bye, you become a bit of the benchmark. Treloar now hands it to Poulter, and towards the edge of 50, the Dogs work it. Dre taps that one nicely to Riley West. Jeez, they do these 1% as well, the Dogs tonight. Rivers couldn't take the mark, and tackled there from Sam Darcy. Well, mate, work reckons Hinkley West Coast could be a mistake. What do you think, Rolls? Yeah, it's interesting. Like, obviously, you'd say, oh, Hinkley wouldn't be a good coach for any new team because he's yet to have a coach a side that's been in the grand final, and that's a record. But I always feel like Hinkley's philosophy is definitely like the underdog style, like like how Port can win those games, backs to the wall. Look what he did this first year. I think he got Coach of the Year. So my hair's sticking out a little bit. I still remember a few years ago watching like those Port documentaries on YouTube about like, you know, Hinckley arriving the club. Kane Corns talked about it too. I think he's, yeah, I think like he'd be, honestly, because of the Eagles situation, be a good fit. Like they, you know, they need a bit of, obviously in the rebuilding stage, but they need a bit of competitiveness, more competitiveness in their game. Get the rebuild going. Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't think it would be the worst fit. I think their philosophy would definitely suit the situation the Eagles are in. That's pretty much what I'm trying to say. But yeah, I think it's fair enough the Eagles wouldn't want him because he's not a successful coach. Well, home and I season he is, but I think he did quote unquote. I think he did say this. Like I think he said in a press conference once. It's scary finals. So yeah, he hasn't been able to do it on the big stage. So yeah. Anyways, good running forward here from English. He was able to get some space forward, outrun Gawn, and yeah, I mean, look at that for a matchup. Manise Wakefield, Tim English. Usually a lovely kick for goal, Tim English. And this one is an exception. That's across the face. Well, that doesn't help the fantasy. I've got him in fantasy, I think, English. English more of a rebuild coach, yeah. But no, he was very good in his first few years, Port, but yeah, they just couldn't get going. But they need a coach, the Eagles. Nathan Buckley rejected them, so who are they going to get? Maybe an assistant from another club. McDonald now, good mark in the wing. Fritsch with the one paw, lovely mark. Beautiful forward craft that is from a crafty player. Now he goes inside 50, overlapping here. Come the D's and Van Rooyen takes the mark. Chance for 2 in a row here. If Hinckley leaves Port, we'll have to see Buckley take the job. Yeah, I wouldn't think Hinckley would be the kind of guy to leave the club, though. Does he do a Leon Cameron and say, my time's done here, don't think I'm the future? He likes the pressure, Kenny Hinckley. Second quarter started, by the way, in the other game. Suns by 8 points. Snap around the corner for Van Rooyen. That's just snuck home. Thought he pulled that one a little bit to the left, but they just keep the door slightly ajar here, Melbourne. It's 31 points. 𝐓𝐴𝐺𝐼 has thrown his hat into the ring, free assistant at the moment. Was he the one? I think he was the one. I saw an interesting article in the Western Australian after Freo beat us about you know, their tactics on how they are to beat our midfield, which they did pretty well. I think it was him. Let me search him up actually, 𝐓𝐴𝐺𝐼. Yeah, I think it was him. Yeah, that was the guy. He was like in an article talking about, yeah, I mean, he could definitely be an option. There's probably odds on sports bet with, like, you know, the candidates and all that. Yeah, 𝐸𝐴𝐺𝐼. Played, no, yeah, coached it for him. Oh, it's actually a point. Never mind. Hit the post. There you go. All right. Yeah, I'll tell you what, you know, 10 years ago, that's just a goal. You see that angle and you think, yep, snuck it home, but there's VAR for you. Everyone wants Buckley to be a coach again. What about Matthew Nicks? Is he dead man standing? I don't know, eh? He's another one that likes the pressure, he said openly in an interview too, so. They had a response this week, though, the Crows. Playing the Cats down in the Cattery. You know, and sides have been able to pinch a few results. Some results against the Cats down there in Geelong. Now Caulfield out of the 50. I think, yeah, that was an early hold there for Norton against Van Rooyen. Yeah, I think Nicks wouldn't be a bad assistant. Like, he was an assistant for GWS, I think, a few years ago. But, yeah, across the Crows. Probably one of the lower quality ones, but definitely has the toughness in him. He was a fine stalwart at the Swans. Anyway, forward half turnover for the D's. Bod English back with the fight. That's what we've been saying about Tim English. He's been able to float in defence and take some important intercept grabs. Does that very nicely. Can you really see Buckley? No, he rejected an offer for an interview. I actually saw the other day ago, so it's not going to be him. But yeah, I think that 𝐓𝐴𝐺𝐼's a good chance. When you brought that up, actually, Cal. Dre now. On centre wing, cuts the angles inside the corridor. Good roving from Waitman. Vision's nice to Treloar, and he's free here. Chipping ball over the top, well weighted for 𝐓𝐴𝐺𝐵. Options, look at this to the right-hand side of screen. But he wants to go instead to the sole man of Riley West, but his path was filled with Melbourne defenders there. One of them from Big V to get his hand in there and force a turnover. Now Woden at half-back, 2:49 to play till three-quarter time. Down the line, this one is... And 𝐼𝐵, how about that? Good mark. Richards now. Going to curve this one inside 50. Ooh, off a lot of Demons defenders' hands there. Triggles out here for English. Goes in head under. They're not going to be getting the high there. Bosball. Cuts went easy. Yeah, probably should win well. But yeah, that very discouraging performance after half-time against the Hawks. I thought their form prior to that game was looking a lot better for a bottom 4 team. Just 3 wins out of 4, wasn't it? Something like that. Langdon bad hand pass Waitman. Roves it, but should have goaled. Misses. Jeez, it's been inaccurate tonight. And so have the Dogs. 16. Petty now. Short to 𝐓𝐴𝐺𝐵. Is Wiedering an All-Australian fullback this season? Oh, I'd be up there. Still think the key position players are a bit of a... It's like the half-back players, I think. There's a lot of strong options. It's just who's going to pinch them. I think Waring's been one of the best one-on-one defenders, though. So because of that, he could finally make it. Especially with how 𝐓𝐡𝐞 season's been going pretty good. Ooh, anyway, bad turnover here from Bowie. Poulter able to pick it off. Go to the pocket. Waitman loses feet, and ball goes up. Hope Tom Stewart gets a six jumper. Yeah, that'll be amazing. But no, I don't think he will. Might make the squad, but he hasn't played consistent enough all season. He's had a very good 6-week run since moving to midfield, but I just don't think Stewart can seriously make it off. You know, what it would be. Oh, 𝐓𝐺𝐵. Yeah, I should be going that. I'm going 17 now. But that's just my opinion. I think Stewart's a quality player and he's one of the best defenders this century for sure. But, I mean, ever since moving to the midfield, round 14 or something, he's been excellent, but I don't think he's playing up. He's like Tom Papley from 2022. He deserves to make the All-Australian squad, but he hasn't. I don't think he's played enough quality games to make the actual All-Australian team. West, in my opinion, need a coach, young coach with new ideas, not necessarily a proven coach. Yeah, I think going the assistant coach route's definitely an option. You know, look at Kingsley, look at Craig McRae. Yeah, it's the coach's debate tour is interesting. Like we all thought at the start of the year, if the Dogs don't make the 8, Beveridge surely's gone, but now he's looking like one of the better coaches in form. Definitely chops and changes the thoughts of who could be sacked, who could be gone, who could replace who. Gone back with the flight. Oh, in the hole, sorry, takes the mark. 30 seconds to go. Now, could they maybe get one last chance here in Melbourne through the corridor? Van Rooyen from the side. Good ability to bring it down. And now a chipping ball from Neil Bullen. Sits nicely for McDonald. Floated forward. Going to get a shot after the siren here. Goal to the Suns who kicked it. Let me bring it up. Oh, Ben Long. He's got 2 goals. Ben King, 0 goals, 3. He's got the yips. And Mark Andrew playing forward tonight. McDonald, oh dear. I think that's out in the full. Yeah, it is. Okay, 3/4 time. It is, yeah, all control for the Dogs. 11 goals, 1783. 7 goals, 345. They've been excellent tonight in the midfield, and it just feels like this game's pretty much been over since quarter time. But, yeah, they've always been able to keep Melbourne at bay pretty much all game long. And big dominant third term, though, from from the Dogs. Finally kicking accurate and putting on a bit of a pile on to make this game probably out of reach for Melbourne. 38 points the margin at three-quarter time. It was, in the end, a 5-goal 4 to just a 2-goal 2-quarter in favour of the Dogs. Three-quarter time stats, dominating the inside 50s. The Dogs, have a look at that, plus 22. Clearances, plus 8, the Dogs' way. Plus 5 contest possessions, also the Dogs' way. Marks inside 50, 13 to 10. 𝐓𝐴 28 goals and 28 disposals and 2 goals. How about that? 6 clearances for 𝐬𝐴. It's been another really even contribution from the Dogs mids tonight. Contest possessions, 12 to 𝐬𝐴, 11 to Oliver, 11 to Bont, 10 to Rivers. Centre clearances, 3 to Richards, 3 to 𝐬𝐴, 2 to Sparrow, 2 to Langdon. Inside 50s, 8 for Bont, 6 for Poulter, 5 for Rivers, 4 for Vandermeer. Intercept possessions, 6 for Lobb. Very nice. 8 tackles for 𝐬𝐴. And goal assists, 2 to Vandermeer, Chandler and 𝐵𝐴. So looking like a complete performance for the Dogs tonight. And should finish this one off well. You think? But let's actually have a look at the live ladder. How's that going? Yeah, so they're in 4th place, the Dogs. 121% too, so it's currently second best in the competition. And they'll head to the Adelaide Oval to play the Crows next week. As for the D's, I had them 12th this year, and looking like that might be a good prediction. They're currently 13th of the live ladder, with no one to overtake them, so they'll stay in 13th for the remainder of the round should they lose it. And currently 2.4% below Collingwood. Let's watch a bit of this Eagles game. Nice Grallen. All chance for 2 in a row here for the Eagles. Score flutters the D's big time. This probably should have been a 100-point flogging. Yeah, I definitely agree, Wollongong, mate. Pundits are still eating their words at the moment. Still can't believe Geelong won the first 7 games of the season. Hindsight, that was a fluke. Oh, they still looked pretty excellent. Yeah, the chemistry and how they were moving it was excellent. Okay, turn a row here for the Eagles. 3 points. D's game style is bad. They just can't keep bombing inside 50. Yeah, I mean, their forward structure's always been a letdown ever since really 2022. So I've been seeing, though, Waterman could be another one that could be on the trade table. The D's definitely love someone like that. Like a big, aggressive, marking forward, quality plays. How old is he? What, 26? Yeah, 26. Bloody hell, search up his name and front and centre as a Kane Corns article about him. He's everywhere, Cornsy. Oh, bloody hell. 2 in a row. 4 goals, 5 for the Suns. Don't tell me they're bloody goal kicking's letting them down again. That's been probably the biggest issue for them this year. Deary me. In the middle we go again. Jack Williams doing the hit-out work alongside 𝐸𝐴𝐿. West Coast Freo against 𝐸𝐴𝐿. I was seeing actually Sam Flanders apparently got a bit of a head work because he got a bit of a nasty a blood eye or something. Anyway, good hold on the ball here. No, it's not going to be. Not going to be advantage. Braden Fiorini. Short now to Ned Flanders, as I always like to call him. Big Simpsons fan. Have a look at that. He's got the schnoz. Oh no, it's like his under. It's like it's just below his eye or something. Well, stupid sexy Flanders goes inside 50. Ooh, almost Jack Williams there. I paid the mark, bloody hell. Gold Coast lose will be a disgrace. Yeah, both look good. I mean, we can always give credit to the Eagles, but like they've got to be winning these games. Should have won against North and all that too. Even though North deserved the win, but they've just got to be winning those games, eh? I don't think that's a mark. I think that's just a play on. I don't know. Mark Andrew did okay enough. Right. Maybe one last chance here. 𝐓𝐴𝐿𝐴𝐿𝐴𝐿𝐴𝐿𝐴𝐿𝐴𝐿𝐴𝐿𝐴𝐿𝐴𝐿𝐴𝐿𝐴𝐿𝐴 Right, see this patch of play, see if someone scores. That ball up. Yeah, the game's about to start. Okay, so not been the more entertaining game tonight on the stream, but no, we always up. Well, it's actually just started. Okay, arrived a bit late in the KO. We're underway for quarter number 4. Dogs in control. Ballydale now towards Garcia, but no, it's always been always enjoy streaming, even if it's a dead one. Oscar went off early with a finger complaint back in it, still holding it. See many players' careers end because of fingers. No, it didn't hurt. Was it Daniel Chick who had an amputated finger? It was him, wasn't it? Tom Latoro's out of the game. Won a flag for the Eagles with a hand with 4 fingers, didn't he? Bontempelli centering ball. Good spoil there from 𝐓𝐴𝐿𝐴𝐿𝐴𝐿. Ball still alive here. Pickett floating back to help out. Lever. Bad hand pass. Richards will kindly take the goal. Just look like a hot mess, the D's. I think they just need the off season to come. They've been pretty competitive in some losses, like like against the Lions and stuff, and the Giants. But what sucks you more than those close games and close losses? I think that's definitely probably hurt the playing group a little bit too. But Richards will happily take that. What's Richards' stat line to looking like tonight? Not in the overall dominant game, but still been pretty productive. Just the 16 touches in the goal, still pretty good numbers, but I don't think he's been as efficient tonight. But yeah, what a move it's been in the midfield, eh? You got a bloke that plays 100 games at half back and then he can come into the midfield and look quality. Shows the talent the Dogs have, eh? 𝐓𝐴𝐿𝐴𝐿𝐴𝐿. Hand pass disrupted. And the D's get control here through Ed Langdon. Low flat kick. Does that just find Tholstrup? It doesn't. Well done from Dale. Karmas under the pump. Yeah, hold the ball. Well done from McDonald. Yeah, Libba subbed out. Precautionary. Sore. I don't know. Something like that, you'd think. I don't think it's an actual injury. Tactical, maybe. Resting him. He's a good player. Gone all alone. He can go for goals here. Yeah, we always say that every year too, 𝐼𝐵𝐿𝐴. It's coming to fruition a bit now as of late, the last month. Gold Coast just missed a sitter. Oh dear, who bloody kicked the... Don't tell me it was Ben King again. Oh, if it's Ben King. 𝐼𝐵𝐿𝐴 gone, plays on. Gonna go bang from 52. Doesn't have the distance. English back there and slaps it out. And gonna throw it is. Who actually did kick the point? He kicked the point, doesn't show. Good robbing from Jack Viney. Oh, you're kidding. What is the bounce of that ball? Oh, unlucky. Yeah, well, 7 goals, 4. Jack Viney, Anthony Scott. And Oscar Baker there. And Dogs look loose here again, coming out of the back 50. Vandermeer over the top here for Poulter. Caleb Daniels on as a sub. And instead they'll go to Sam Darcy. Turner loses footing. And advantage here for the Dogs. Chance for Norton. Takes the strong grab and they'll get a goal coming up. Ben King's kicked a goal. Come on. Get around him. Oh, we'll have to see it because he's been struggling with his goal kicking. Okay, so Leverage precaution error. That's what the Dogs fans definitely want to hear. Bloody oath, get around Ben King, though. Unless you're an Eagles supporter, but, you know, he's... What is it? What was his form coming into this game? It's like 0 goals, 6 or something. It's terrible. Norton pulls it on, and the Dogs are just a kick away from the ton. 13 goals, 17, 30 scoring shots. They've been brilliant tonight. Complete team performance. But, yeah, just a measly 7 goals, 4 for Melbourne. Got to be more ruthless with my tipping. Felt the Dogs would win this one comfortably, but I only went with them by 3 goals or something. I think it's because, like, as I said before, Melbourne have been pretty competitive against some of these top 8 sides, making games close. But, yeah, I think as the season progresses on into the final few rounds, you can have a few blowout games here and there. So, marking infringement there against Turner, and then centering ball from Vandermeer, Norton. There it is. They've been slick the ball movement too, the Dogs, last few weeks. It's going to be high there against Richards. Free to Woden. Norton's safest hands in the league. Yeah, very good with his hands, of course, as always. McVeigh now. Handball receive. Do they find a quick response here, Melbourne? Drop mark from McDonald. Rory lob out to Caulfield. High ball out of the 50. And that's going to be coming back. 𝐼𝐗𝐿𝐴 Woden. Son of Shane. Kicked a lovely first goal on debut, if I remember. Was that against the Saints last year? Neil Bullen centering ball. Sets it up. McDonald can't take it. Who's at ground level? Lob. Out to Dre. Out to Dale. And now out to English. They work it out really well, the Dogs. But, oh, that's a bad kick. And Woden's going to get another mark here. Jeez, he's got 3 touches in 30 seconds. Watching Gold Coast is like going to the dentist. Jake, mate. You could not put it much better, man. Watching him this year has been very frustrating. I mean, that game against the Giants was, oh, dear. They won the inside 50s by about 18, and they lost the game by nearly 40 points. It was a shocker. Woden now. That's a good kick. Beautiful stuff. Youngster. Goal back for the D's. But yeah, it's awful watching Gold Coast at times. They start the game off pretty well. They had like the first 8 inside 50s of the game. Ben King, Mr. Fields, a very windy game against the Giants. Then GWS will actually go down the other and score. Like it. Sometimes you can't fault Damien Hardwick for stuff like that. It's just the connection issues, and Goal King has been really letting them down. Oh dear. Handball calls in West Coast game. Disgusting and again. Chuck after chuck. Get real. Yeah, what I always notice though with like what we think are chucks are actually sometimes hand passes. Like we see on the live, like when watching it live, like someone like Liberatore looks like he throws it, but then on the replay you can see he does the handball motion. But that's what they pay these days, the umpires. Like if you do the handballing motion, even though you pretty much chuck the ball, they're not going to pin you for a throw. But then there's some like literally throws that you can see in the slow motion replay that they don't call. Okay, so goal apiece in this fourth term. Too busy thinking about the Gold Coast game. That's more on my mind than this. It's a blowout tonight, but geez, the Dogs have looking absolutely sharp. But for the D's, eaten alive in the midfield, and all this bombing inside 50 has been terrible. Pressure's been a big letdown too for the D's. Dogs have been able to move the ball as they please, really, but better from Neil Blunt. He'll get a hole in the ball free hit. Neil Bullen out, chips it up. English back with a flight. Takes a beauty. AFL turn to basketball and grass. Always like that saying, aerial ping pong. Our Dogs now, here they go. They're going to out working on the outer side again. Adam Treloar in game 250. Had a good night tonight. Short ball over the top will find Vandermeer. Now to Bont. Can he shift the hands quickly? No, he doesn't. He wants to go on his left shoe. Centre the ball up to the tools. And good pressure again from the Dogs forwards. Geez, whenever you see kick inside 50 for the Dogs, you look at Darcy, Norton, 𝐓𝐴𝐺𝐸, just, oh, it's like Harlem Globetrotter stuff, hey? Just the quality of tools they have. And they've still got, like, Jed Busslinger, first-round pick. They've got Jordan Croft, first-round pick. Like, they've just got some good bloody quality players, eh? Oh, he's played for that. Dangerous tackle, 𝐓𝐴𝐺𝐸. Not going to get it. West Coast look good with Ryan in the midfield. Yeah, he's had some stints in there. I saw he play a little bit of half-back too in the waffle. But yeah, in the AFL he's played more in the midfield. Assuming he's playing well. Goes for both sides, not calling bias. Yeah, no, it definitely happens for any side, 𝐴𝐺𝐸, mate. 43 points the margin in favour of the Dogs. Forward 50 stoppage. Darcy ripped the ball out from 𝐼𝐵𝐺𝐸. Keeps on battling on. High ball. And Neil Bullen reads it nicely. And he can get and go. He's found some separation to Langdon. The hands to 𝐼𝐴𝐺𝐸. Nice pick up. Goes for goal. From 50 out. Gone by, barely moves. That's a lovely kick for goal, and the D's get one back. Want to finish this game off well, Melbourne. There's still a chance for the 8, so they want to salvage that percentage a little bit, which would make sense. Now, and there's the young boys. Young boys. They look like my bloody age. Bloody hell. The Dogs fan and the D's fan having a bit of a scrap. Yeah, Liam Ryan's had 7 touches. I'm assuming he's floating in the midfield a little bit. So nice goal from 𝐼𝐺𝐸 as well. Work from Neil Bullen too. And off hands, off the tools there. Read it nicely. And they got it and went and goed. In the middle we go again. English grabs out of the ruck. Can't get a possession though. Rivers extracts it out. Daniel, bit of a fumble. And wraps up Neil Bullen. Waterman, 𝐬𝐴𝐺𝐸. Oh, looks like the Eagles got one back. Back and forth that game a little bit, by the looks of it. 𝐼𝐵𝐺𝐸 gets it out. I think as far as Bramble. Been in good form, Lockie Bramble. And that one, well, just a bit of a kick to touch. 𝐵𝐴𝐺𝐸 keeps it in. Ground hand pass to Poulter. Gives it back over the top to 𝐵𝐴𝐺𝐸. McVeigh. To Chandler. To Folstrup. He was tackled instantly there from Richards. Going to be a big pre-season for Melbourne, though. They'll get back track. They'll get Oliver wanting to have a successful off-season. Need some good quality youngsters too, the D's. Probably lacking those areas too. I mean, Tholstrup's first year. Wins has been a quality player, I think, for Melbourne this year too. Has he exceeded some expectations? I think he'll be top 5 in the Rising Stars. He's had some quality games as the year's gone on. Really good, good quality kick. Takes the game on. Hands now over the top here for Richards. To Bramble. To Poulter. His kick. No good. 𝐼𝐺𝐸 intercepts. 𝐼𝐺𝐸 now in the back 50. 5-point margin in favour of the Suns in that game. 𝐺𝐸 now. Not much. Just going to hug it down the line. Darcy's back there, though, to take the grab. 45 goals for Waterman. Yeah, wow. Yeah, he's having a really good year. Now Bailey Dale for 𝐓𝐺𝐸. Can't take it. Petty, good pressure there from Jamari. He's done. Yeah, that's what he's been great at, I think, this year, 𝐓𝐺𝐸. More of the 1%er stuff. Closing the space down and forcing the boundary trial. Well, I'll tell you what, with Waterman, does he... It's a tough one if he makes the All-Australian. I think probably Hogan deserves it more over him. But will they fit 3 keys in? Because he's, 4th place. Yeah. He's had a quality year, though. Who's playing on the giraffe for the Suns? Who's the giraffe? I'm not watching the game, so I couldn't tell you, Jake. You want to throw in here? So, yeah, look at that for the Dogs. Crows in Adelaide, probably getting them at the right time. They've got North at Marvel, should win well. And then might be a tough one against the Giants. I mean, GWS always unpredictable, so they might make that one close. But it's a bloody good run home. Favourites now to make the 4. Gorn now gets the hit down to Rivers. Finds an option over the top for Langdon. Hands no good, though. Disposals let him down tonight, Langdon. Daniel now. Lovely kick. Always a good kick, but 𝐓𝐴𝐥𝐼 drops it, but able to recover. Get on his right foot. Go inside 50 towards the pocket. Can he find another tool? Tools galore for the Dogs. Roving, nice from Vandermeer. Snapping shot at goal. No good. Fumble from 𝐼𝐴𝐥𝐼. Has a bit of time to lure in Poulter and give it now to Bowie. Towards half back. Oh, who's going for it? Bailey Fritsch does. Evasion's nice. Gives it now to 𝐸𝐵, the sand groper. And now to 𝐓𝐿𝐴𝐥𝐼. Back to Fritsch. Got 𝐸𝐵 over the top. Now goes to half forward. Liam Jones back with the flight because he's got to go. Always going to be difficult go against a tall like Liam Jones. Oh, Mac Andrew talking about. Oh, did you just kick one? Yeah, okay. That's interesting though. I like him forward. I think that's not a bad option. Colin's been very good this year too for the Suns. But yeah, he's a bloody good player overhead. I don't know who's playing on. Maybe McGovern. Who knows? Well, Waitman, don't tell me. Oh, thought he kicked that. That one hits the point post, so Barony throwing. Dogs 3 from 3 easy. Yeah, you'd think so. Especially in like this stage of the season, it's these sort of sides don't really lose form much because you're just in that you're in that state of repetitiveness where you're just playing really solid footy. It's like the Swans 2 years ago. They just couldn't stop losing. Yeah, you're in that groove in the late stage of the season. It's like many players, like Goulden started the year last year pretty well, but then he just had an unbelievable run the second half of the year. Just get that match fitness into you and you're bloody playing solid footy. Gimby's on him. Yeah, Gimby. Yeah. He's been playing defence. Didn't realise he's actually playing an accountable role on a tall player. It's interesting. Bontempelli finds some space here for McNeil. Gives the hands to Vandermeer. He missed one earlier, but he'll give it off to 𝐓𝐴𝐥𝐼. Can't find space on the left. So he's going to go on his right. That'll be 15, but it's a high ball up. Oh, geez, not even went up for it for the D's. 𝐼𝐴𝐥. Well, that's a perfect... That's the most ideal player possible in that situation. Just the long arms to take the grab with the high ball up like that. 𝐼𝐴𝐥 marks and probably should go. Hopefully going well, Ben, mate. Well in the stream. Will Swallow play for any other team? Don't think so. No, he'll stay at one club play, you'd think. The Suns. Anyway, 𝐼𝐴𝐥 goals. Look at this scoreline, eh? Been a demolition for the Dogs tonight. Clinical. Well, not really clinical, but just dominant. Dominated them in the inside 50s, around the 42. Out hunting them in ground level. And the ball movement's been really slick tonight. Like watching their forward line, high octane forward line get up and about. 𝐓𝐡𝐞 won't kick this. No, I don't know. 𝐓𝐴𝐥𝐼 probably not because it's a ruckman. After saying Bonta's another player when he plays at Marvel. Yeah, no, he loves his stadium. Been excellent tonight. D's midfield this year has been able to struggle against some of those quality midfielders too. Oh, he's kicked it. Wow. Might be a bit more of an entertaining game as a neutral, that one. After this game. Rivers now. Hands it now to 𝐼𝐿. He can go bang here from 52. Doesn't have the leg. Almost marked from Van Rooyen. Oh, that's a nasty fall there. Those ones hurt. 9 goals, 5 now for the D's. line. 𝐼𝐗𝐿𝐴 flies at the beauty. Yeah, he's looked bloody good ever since his debut. Like, I know he didn't kick a goal in his debut game, but he looked dangerous. So yeah, he's going to be a bloody good player. $7.54 to play. Sun's pulling away. I'll have to see that. Probably there'll be a replay coming up with the goal. How long's left in the quarter? Oh, it's half time just now. Okay, so Suns, English takes the mark inside 50. 6 goals, 2 to 𝐼𝐗𝐿𝐴. Geez, Suns could be up by more. Don't tell me it's a repeat of this game we're watching. Bloody hell. And Harry Edwards is subbed out of the game. That's no good. Clay Hall's the sub. So he's on. And English kicks a beauty. Dogs keep on going. Keep on trucking. He's kicked 2 goals tonight, I think, English, has he? No, that's... No. No, it's just one goal too. West Coast beat Freo in the first half last week. And second half was pathetic. Yeah, Freo ran away with that, eh? Nice goal from Timmy English. Floated forward again to make another nice mark inside 50s. Yeah, contested marking and his marking this year has definitely been his strong suit. 20 more scoring shots. Yeah, dominations has been tonight. 7:07 to play till the final siren. Fat Lady's definitely already sung. She sung. Bloody hell, she sung. Seashells by the seashore, bloody hell. Tongue twister. She sung her song bloody back in the first quarter and went home. Anyway, ball up again. Adam Treloar's numbers tonight, 26. Been brilliant again in 2 goals. I think it's another disposal here to Daniel. Out now to Caulfield. Good to see him back from injury too. Williams brings this one over. Oh, God. Did I just hear Matt Richardson say, I want to hear someone do the gritty? Bloody hell. Bloody hell. I think we want to not bring in cringe bloody celebrations. That'll be nice. Rivers now. Good evasion. Keeps on battling this man. Gawn's been pretty good tonight. One of Melbourne's best. Oh, Rivers doesn't have anybody to go to. Just hounded by this dog's pressure. And Gawn just ran out of tarmac there. Gawn hits it down. McNeil to Treloar. 𝐻𝐿𝐴 breaks the Rivers tackle. And now Bailey Williams, it's just bad pressure there for Melbourne. Got to be better than that, but Williams goes inside 50. 𝐼𝐗𝐿𝐴 from the side, if you don't mind. Oh, he's putting on a clinic. Not really with his goal kicking, but yeah, kicking 2 goals, 5, but he's 15 touches, 7 marks. He's been highly involved tonight. So can he kick the snap? Usually good on these left foot snaps, but nah, that's missing. 15 goals, 18 for the Dogs. How about this? Yeah, good launch. Crazy to think too, the Dogs are playing without Bailey Smith and might get some good compensation when if he leaves the club, or should he decide to leave the club. Bailey Fritsch, good pick up, but instantly tackled there. Umpire's ball. Ooh. English brings it down. Gawn, ground level. Bit fumbly tonight, Oliver. Just this. I think his disposals just really let him down this year. His cleanliness is what he's known for, but just bad hand passing, fumbles. always so good in heavy traffic. Like, it's just, we haven't seen that this year, so it needs a big pre-season. Treloar, see, that's what Treloar can do what Oliver can't this year. Lovely stuff. Mark now to Garcia. And then inside 50 towards a pack of players. 𝐵𝐿𝐼𝐿 ran it nicely off hands, and Kate Chandler out towards the wing. This will sit nicely for Tom McDonald. Floated forward in the second half. And looking like he's got an option over the top to continue the link. And he will to Pickett. In the corridor finds Fritsch. Quickly peels off, plays on, goes towards the pocket. Not a good kick. Oh, Liam Jones there. Jeez, I'd still think if I was a Carlton supporter, I'd be filthy letting this guy go because of the well, it was in the end of the vaccine or something like that. And it's definitely, you know, fair enough, it's his choice, but yeah, it's a pain losing a player that's now gone to a club. And look, I honestly think Jones has been quality ever since he's come back to the Dogs. Like he was one of the top intercepting markers last year. I think he's a very underrated player. Oh, that's a classic playing for the high there, Dale, but he did it well. That's why most here, Riley, to the contrary, is hyper cringe now. You have moments, lol. Better than anything on telly. Yeah, no, I appreciate kind words, Cal. Like, I'm no professional, so you know, I'll stuff up a patch to play here or there, but always enjoy it. And you know, it's not mainstream TV, so you have a license to swear a bit and talk shit at players and all that. But you can't do that if you're actually on the, you know, on the telecast, actually commentating the actual thing. 𝐵𝐿𝐼𝐿 now, can he keep it in? He can. Gives it now to Langdon. And he's kicked that out in the full. Jeez, he's the king of kicking out in the fulls. Ed Langdon. Loves him. 3:07 to play. Get out of here. The Dogs with a big win. Towards half forward now. Gone through the hands. 𝐵𝐿𝐼𝐿 goes over. Now throwing it once again. English, Gawn, Oliver. Better hands to Gawn. Now to Sparrow, and they've found some space here, idea, but Sparrow's losing his footing. And he turns it over. Oh, that's disgusting. Oh, good mark there from Turner. From behind the ball. Yeah, he started coming on as a sub in the forward line. Now goes down the line. Oh no, sorry, he wasn't throwing the forward line, Turner. He's been in the defence all day. Fine, he gets it out. Here for Sparrow. Hunts in again, that's better. Now out to a teammate this time of Van Rooyen. Deck towards a 2-2. Fritsch got up early, but nah, I thought Fritsch maybe didn't do enough to like cause a free there. Didn't really give much contact, but obviously did. Lob now to Caulfield, now out to 𝐼𝐿𝐼𝐿. And holds it up on the wing. 2 minutes to go. Caleb Daniel and Richards. Richards now lures in the play, gives it to Daniel. Another inside 50. This is down Gordon's throat. Can't take it. Oh, geez. Turner got on the way there. Bontempelli, he's going to kick another, isn't he? High ball for 3. Oh, misses. Geez, I actually just had a look before. Bontempelli's on like 180 Supercoach points. He could get the double ton, which is a very rare feat. It's not usually done. I know Callum Mills got 210 or something against the Hawks 2 years ago down in Tassie. I actually went to that game live. And he was unbelievable to watch live. Holy, what I'd do for an informed Callum Mills. Jeez, what a 2022 he had. Richards marks inside 50. He can go back here. Thirty touches for Treloar, eh? What a year he's had him. So I want to see that Jared Witts goal because I had a mate that just told me as well, like, Witts' goal was amazing. Richards. Yeah. Why can you do that against us last week? We lost. We were going to lose anyway, but bloody hell. You get the lovely goal from 50 out. Yeah, of course he misses the next week. 15 goals, 20. Bloody hell, but this could have been... This could have been a 100-point margin. This has just been such a one-sided game. But dominant for the Dogs. They'll happily take a place in the 4 for now. Still some teams to play. So that might push them out of the top 4. But this is a critical win for at least their top 8 hopes. And they've won the flag before from outside top 4. And they're hitting form at the right time. They've got midfielders in career best form. Obviously, well done to Treloar for game 250. He's such an underrated player across the span of his career, I feel. And a good quality character too. And look at Buka, who's getting some early high finals in. What a win for the Dogs. 4 in a row. In Treloar's 250th. And as a neutral, hooray, the game's over. Bloody hell. What an entertaining game that was to watch. But nah, in all honesty, lads, it's always enjoyable to stream and have a chat and all that and call the game. Treloar was outstanding. 𝐓𝐴 best on ground though. 33 touches, 2 goals. Let's see the scoring involvements. 16 for Bont. How about that? Unbelievable game. 9 inside 50, 12 contested. 15 contested for Oliver though, but suffers pretty ugly tonight. Rivers holds up his head high with the highest possession getter for Melbourne with 25. Belly also 25. Langdon 23. Gawn 23. Battled hard. Thought he won the headouts pretty well against English. But English was able to, do well what he's good at, just marking around the ground. Poulter, nice breakout. Oh, nice bit of a blue moon performance for him. 23, thought his game was good tonight. Kicking a bit of a letdown here and there. Bramble's been in good form. Richards with 20, 1 goal, 3 though, so it could have been be a bit more of a better stat line in his favour. Team stats, just dominant for the Dogs. Controlled it from minute 1. Their clearance game's been outstanding. They only won it by 5 in the end, but they really were able to lock the ball well in their forward half and just move it so much better than the D's. The pressure was great. Able to win a lot of... I think really after quarter time the game just really opened up into a bit of a free-flowing game end to end, but the Dogs' quality, I just think, for the ball, 𝐓𝐴𝐥𝐿, Norton, the marks inside 50, 19 to 12, there you go. The occasion's really improving for the Dogs, who are in great form. Love how they're playing. Treloar off the back of a high possession game. Well, the Dogs possess the ball quite a bit too. When they can control the ball, like 369 to 315 disposals there. Hard side to beat. 65, 39 inside 50s. Just dominant for the Dogs. 3 votes definitely for Bont. Quality tonight. Brilliant win. They're in the top 4 now, the Dogs. Premiership runway. They're hitting it at the right time. Looking like a good side and maybe one of the teams to beat with their current form. So the Blues, the Giants, the Cats, Port Adelaide let's actually have a look. So if Carlton win, they overtake them. With the Giants, probably lose. The Cats should win. Port probably will win. So, I think the Dogs will probably... I think 2 of those 4 will probably win. So, Dogs will probably be around 6th place come the end of the round. But at least they'll be in the top 8 for now because their percentage is 122.4%. So, they're playing awesome footy. Absolutely just a bloodbath, really. This honestly could have been 80 points. 15 goals, 10. I think the cream's rising to the top at the right time with a lot of their quality plays. And the 1%ers have been great too. The pressure's been elite. 4 on the trot for the Dogs. Too easy. They get it done by a huge margin. And my margin this year for tipping something good, I tipped them by bloody 18. But thanks for tuning in, lads. A bit of a quieter stream tonight, but I know, always enjoy the streams. And, stay tuned for tomorrow. Dearie me, we're facing this guy again. Where is he? Oh, we have the pom-poms out tomorrow night. Haven't beaten this side in 8 years. Can we finally do it tomorrow night? Who knows? But thanks for tuning in, lads. Enjoy the rest of your night. And, catch you later.